Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
I'll tell you this right now. Last night I decided to walk down to this taco shop called Sonora Town.
Yeah, we saw.
And that's good.
Excellent place here downtown.
It is. It is. It's got a big reputation. It's got a big reputation.
See what happens when I'm not here with you in downtown LA?
Right.
You do bad things.
I did.
No, these are good things.
No. But for him, though, because he feels heavy today.
Yeah.
You didn't walk. You didn't walk up the hill on Grand.
No, I did. I did 5 miles of walking. I got a really good lift in the gym over at the East Central. But I ate so much at this place called Sonora Town because now they have this Michelin rating. And I was like, you know what? I've been there once with Beto, and I don't remember it being so awesome.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Bergie, make sure you get checked.
I'm going to get a colonoscopy probably in the next few weeks.
And a colonic.
But you're coming with me.
At Steve's. Yeah.
As long as Steve has 2 beds for us. Same room.
I mean,
same room.
Other wacky morning shows have done this where we just do fake spots for fake things. Should we start doing that? How you doing? It's Cappy Moraz for Steve's Colonics.
I'm looking up to see if we have any colonic places in downtown LA. I will find one and we will do it.
I told you, if we go to a downtown LA colonic, it could go really wrong.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history. George Sedano, Scott Kaplan, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
What'd you say? You can't have a pie without Cool Whip. Cool Whip? Cool Whip, yeah. You mean Cool Whip? Yeah, Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H? A little sabor?
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit boy.
right now.
Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, Mom girls, stay tuned.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying it. Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pie.
Boom. Oh, yes, indeed. 7:02 and 40 seconds. Good morning. Welcome to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Thursday, the 18th of June, 2026. Welcome to what will be a beautiful day. Anytime you can do Family Guy in the open, that always makes you smile, doesn't it? Why is Beto on screen?
I don't know. I'm just hanging out. I'm just here to have coffee with my boy Cappy.
I'm not joking around, George. 6:58 in the morning. 6:58 in the morning. Beto is walking up my driveway because, I decided to hit the home studio today.
Yeah.
And Beto is down in South for an Oscar De La Hoya type fight on Saturday night.
What do you mean? Wait, whoa. An Oscar Good morning, Beto, by the way.
Yeah.
Good morning.
It's funny you say that because today when I was putting the opening together, there was the hook at the end. It's like, hey, Beto, where you been? And I took it out because I'm like, there's no Beto today. We'll put in this. And I should have left it in. But Beto, when he says an Oscar De La Hoya type fight, what does that mean exactly?
Just let it go. I don't even know.
I mean a De La Hoya promotion is what I meant.
All
I
right.
didn't fight Saturday in Oceanside, and I told Cappy all week long. I threatened him that I was going to show up. Hi, George, by the way.
Hello.
And this morning I woke up early-ish. Well, you know what? I really am going to go crash Cappy's house. So I went and got him gifts. I got the donuts, but he got mad at me, so I brought him a bagel.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know, right, man?
You might as well eat the donut.
Did you say Mazel too when you walked in?
Did you smear the bagel? Smear it?
Oh, wait, Bergie, that's coming. The smearing is coming.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of that means, right?
Well, Sedano is correct on this health statement. If you're going to eat a bagel, you might as well eat a donut.
Oh, really?
It's all the same, honestly.
Yeah, it's actually probably worse.
At the end of the day, your body processes it very similarly.
Yeah, there you go.
I got him a donut. A bagel with cream cheese on the side because he's healthy. And then,
real healthy.
I got a Mexico cookie.
Show everybody your Mexico cookie, and for everybody who's watching on YouTube.
There it is.
Beto's all Mexicoed out today because he's ready for tonight's match.
Oh, that's a nice cookie.
Yeah, it's a nice cookie.
Good-looking cookie.
Soccer cookie.
Soccer ball right there.
But knowing the neighborhood we're with Cappy, I got to be safe. Also got the USA one.
So you do. So
USA.
That is a
I
good
did
point.
get some look stuff from the coffee shop this morning. Like,
Oh, definitely.
nice hoodie there, guy.
Hey, nice Mexico hoodie there,
No,
fella.
they're thinking, hey, which house are you working on later? That's what they're thinking.
Yeah, damn right. I'm just hanging out, guys. I'm just here in the corner.
Well, no, we love it.
I like to watch.
Just like John Ireland, you love to watch.
Right. Yeah.
By the way,
likes to watch.
guess what, Beto? Guess who's here sitting behind me? Funchi Lover.
No way.
Yeah.
Hi, Beto.
I miss that guy, man.
I miss you too. When are they going to give us a show?
No.
By the way, Funchy Lover rocking that Sade T-shirt today.
That's
That's
right.
hot. That is hot, Funchy Lover.
That's right.
All right.
You like to make
really,
love to our music?
I did too.
It's going to be a fun show. It is going to be fun.
If it was anything like before the show started, it's going to be a great show.
So, yeah, before the show, quack, quack for the kids, Funchy was telling us about POV videos, and we were just like,
Oh
okay.
my God, Bergie and Morales are taking me in their dark corner, and like, you either fight it or go
It
with
is
it.
dark.
Either fight
it
or go with it.
Yeah.
He had me
Can't beat
dying.
him, join him.
Oh man, Funch had us dying though.
Oh,
he is a
Lava.
nut.
Wow, Lover. I really didn't know if Beto was coming or if he was just like torturing me emotionally.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know if he was like if he was like right, if he was like, "Hey, I'll be there. And like I've done all this setup, like I got the computer set up so he's got the camera, I've got a mic set up for him. I got some old gnarly Beats headphones set up for him. I'm like, is he really coming or is he not? Like, is he making me do all this work or is he not really coming?
Yesterday I texted you, hey, dinner? No.
I said, George, he goes, hey, dinner? I go, yeah, how about Thursday? Thursday dinner? He's, no, tonight, Jack.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got things going on.
I was just messing with him, but why not? I have nothing to do for another 2 hours.
So, Georgie, we got Beto sitting in here in the crib. We got Funchy Lover joining Morales and Bergie on the pirate ship. And Christopher, are we gonna complain today and kvetch about not having the full team together, or are we gonna?
No, because we got Funchy, and then the Beto part was very much a surprise. When I looked down at the iPad, which is the return feed, I looked down and I was like, oh, I had forgotten in my head because I was annoyed yesterday afternoon, frankly. But that doesn't matter. I'm in a good mood today. But when I saw Beto's beautiful face, I was like, oh, that's right. He is good. He was going to be there. Yeah. And I'm glad. Did you hit up the first spot in the house that Cappy said you would?
No, that's later.
Okay.
Well, you know why?
Because I went and got this coffee that's probably like gourmet stuff,
Yeah, that's that gourmet coffee.
Yeah, it's that gourmet coffee.
Right.
Man. So I like to support the people that are up and coming, that, struggling neighborhoods like Cappy.
Right. This is a great neighborhood for you to buy a lottery ticket in, too, by the way.
Yeah. I think everybody that lives here has hit the lottery already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jesus. Hi, George.
Hi. Hey, did any of you guys see Dave McMenamin's article this morning?
You say this morning. I was very busy playing technician here with Beto. No, tell me all about it. I'll read it in the break.
Well, it's obviously Lakers centric. It's the 5 biggest questions for the Lakers this offseason, and it dropped this morning at about 7 a.m. Eastern.
Oh, well then no.
And what do you mean?
Oh, no. Eastern, 7 Eastern.
I mean, I watched all of Unsportsmanlike. I feel like they didn't even reference it. Those scumbags.
Oh wow.
Well, they're kind of focused probably on the Knicks parade, I would imagine today. So
I don't know if that was a shot or not, but I like it.
No, it's just whatever. That's probably what they're focused on. No offense, like the Knicks parade. I mean, yeah, if something like funny happens, we'll reference it. But outside of that, it's just any old damn parade that everybody has. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure in New York, it's crazy. And that's cool because they hadn't won in 2 generations. But for here, I think people are way more interested in what Luka Doncic's camp has to say to Dave McMenamin. So in that said article, one of the subtitles in the article is, how will Luka's influence be felt, Cappy? So Luka is in Slovenia at the moment. Go ahead, play the thing you want to play. I'm sure you.
I'm letting you do your thing. I didn't want to interrupt, but since you called for it,
do the thing you want to do. Yeah.
The Russian national anthem on the 10s on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Just do the thing, the thing
in
you
the
want.
interim, even though he's not Russian.
The thing you want to do.
It says there. Why he's in Slovenia, he is in, quote, constant communication with Lakers president of basketball operations, Rob Pelinka, and coach J.J. Redick. Mm-hmm. And that Luka has is in full go mode, okay? He is ready to go. He is working out. He's getting ready for the season already. And the 27-year-old Doncic, while he's preparing for another season in his prime, has made one roster preference clear to Pelinka and Redick, sources say. Quote, Luka's first and foremost desire is an A-list center. Scott Kaplan.
Well, George Sedano, you don't have to be a basketball savant to figure out that the Lakers need an A-list center.
Okay, so let's hit the pause button for 1 second.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
What would you grade the Lakers' center situation last year?
I'd call it a C. How would you grade it?
I think you're being generous, to be honest with you.
It was a D at best.
Well, wait,
Thank you,
but here's
Gregory.
why I was being generous. Because the one thing that we can all say about DeAndre Ayton is, whether we liked his performance or we didn't like his performance, or if it was consistent or inconsistent, the end-all, be-all is brother showed up and played. So he was healthy, and he played. What are you giving me a face for? How many games did he play?
I mean, you mean like physically on the court is what you're saying?
Yes.
Is that your bar?
I mean, if that's the
Cappy?
bare minimum, then I mean,
yeah, that's what he
I don't
did.
know.
Hey,
I
he
mean, okay, I
played.
guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
my man had a
geez.
pulse. He had a pulse.
I mean, okay,
Right?
I guess.
And he went out and he played. I mean, so
Because when I for a second I thought you assumed I assumed that you meant like he played well. You know what I'm saying?
No. I said I'm just saying he put on the uniform and night after night after night he played.
Yes, yeah. Well, somebody was
that's
going to
true.
do it. I mean,
Yeah.
there was that. Yes.
So look, here's the thing: DeAndre Ayton, he's a C-ish kind of guy. Not really too impressive, just average, nothing great. Jackson Hayes, I've talked about with this George. He's exciting. He's fun. His dunks are great. Okay, fine. But he's not a shot blocker per se. He's not a big, strong body. And then Maxi Kleba is a waste of a roster spot. Sorry, Maxi, but that's the truth. So in terms of their centers, yeah, they're not good. So getting an A-list center is top priority. My question back to Luka would be, give me a list of who you want, and then let's find out who's available, and then let's figure out how we can get them.
Okay, so right. So let's figure that out. Now, again, that will probably have to be done via trade.
Okay.
Because unless they're going to tie up all their cap space in Walker Kessler, who the Jazz seem intent on keeping, despite going into some sort of, let's call it potential strife with him on the first contract offer. Here's the thing, though. Just to give you guys a little refresher course on restricted free agency, basically the team that the player resides on, can match any offer. So they make the first offer, and in this case, I believe it's hovering somewhere around 5 years, $140 million. Walker Kessler's camp at CAA is like, nope, not good enough. And Danny Ainge in Utah's like, okay, go find a better offer, and we'll figure it out. So that's kind of where that stands at the moment, okay?
All right.
I know who reported yesterday that they would go that they would bring back Anthony Davis. Who reported that yesterday?
Oh, please.
No, but I'm saying, was it anyone credible?
Someone did report it. No, it wasn't. So they were talking about it on Mason, Ireland. I think it was
because I caught that in I was driving yesterday. I caught that. I just couldn't catch who actually reported.
It was Scoop B.
I like Scoop. I like
Scoop
B. I like
Scoopy
Scoop
B.
B.
What's up,
but
Scoop?
Here's what I would say, and this is no disrespect to Scoop B or anyone for that matter.
How about Scoop A? Not him either.
Again, it is not meant to be disrespectful to anyone right now.
But here comes.
But unless Shams or someone at The Athletic or maybe, unless Shams, someone at The Athletic or Mark Stein is reporting it firmly as hard news, or Chris Haynes, I'm not going with it. No offense.
Not having it.
Okay.
Huh? Not having it, Scoop B.
Not having it. Because
that's a B scoop right there is what that is.
This is deception season, okay? Where everybody is getting used, okay? So again, so it's, unless it's like Shams or our group, let's call it that. The ESPN group, okay, reporting hard news, or the Athletics group reporting hard news, or Mark Stein and Chris Haynes, I'm not buying it, okay? So that's that. So they'll have to figure out a center situation. It's probably going to have to be via trade, okay?
Let me ask you a quick question, though.
Yes.
Let me just ask you this. If I told you Anthony Davis was available to come back to the Lakers,
I would take him. Now, I don't know how they would do that financially. Like, I don't even know how they would get there, potentially. Like, there'd be a lot. I mean, he makes $50 million. Like, you can't have 4 guys making, north of $30 million. Like, that's pretty hard to put together a team, I think.
Anthony Davis, look, no offense, pal, and I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. Nice guy, really good player when healthy, not healthy enough to make that kind of money to give you what you need at that position. He'll wind up coming back to the Lakers. He'll play 40 games, and we'll all sit here and complain at the end of the year, like, why did they do that?
If the Wizards bought him out and he was available via free agency because he got his $50 million from the Wizards, no problem.
Now we're talking business.
Okay? No problem. But it's just going to be impossible, again, no disrespect to Scoop B, to make that work with all those guys. Now, here we go, Cappy.
All right, let me hear.
The Lakers' 2 biggest potential free agents are?
What's that sound? What's that sound, Cappy?
What sound?
Turn that down. Whatever's
what am
in
I
your
turning
room.
down?
Yeah, Beto.
Chris, you're typing.
I'm typing.
He's just typing. It doesn't matter.
typing.
Just go. The 2 biggest free agents are?
2 biggest free agents for the Lakers?
Correct.
Yeah, LeBron and AR.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Doncic endorsed keeping the core together during his season-ending exit interview news conference, which I believe we talked about, and you were skeptical. Yes or no?
Skeptical that
he
Luka
wanted
wants...
the 3 guys to be back together.
I'm skeptical because I don't think it's going anywhere. But okay, I can buy that he might want it.
But at the time, you felt skeptical about that.
Okay,
He would
fair
actually
enough.
want that, even though he literally said it.
Yeah, natural-born skeptic. Can't help it.
Okay, a source close to Doncic told ESPN that Doncic has kept in touch with James and Reeves since the season ended.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Nice.
So he's in communication with LeBron and Reeves, but hasn't pitched either player on returning to L.A., but obviously has already endorsed the 3 of them to be back together. So he's not pushing, just saying, want you guys back, want to run this back, love you guys, do your business. Okay?
So if I hear what you're saying, Luka, this is just, again, kind of putting pieces of the puzzle together. Luka wants Austin Reeves back. Luka is okay with having LeBron back.
No, why is it okay? He wants them both back.
Oh, so wants them both. Not just, okay, I'm good with it.
Doncic endorsed keeping the core together.
All right, endorsed. Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'll take LeBron. I'll take Austin Reeves. But you better get me a top-level center.
Right. But that has to happen via trade. Okay?
7:18 in the morning. You know what you could have done in these last 18 minutes?
Tell me.
Well, you see my hat if you're watching on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Go see our friends at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Over the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a location near you.
I think I got to go back to Valvoline today. My
No,
sticker.
see, I'm just supposed to insert. Now Sedano's going to get mad.
No, but Sedano, work with me. My sticker says 111,000. I'm at 110. My sticker says August, and my car is telling me I got 4%
Didn't you
oil
do this
life.
bit yesterday?
No, yesterday was a different bit. Today I got 4% oil life.
Sedano, don't blame it on me. I just did the read.
All right, so he wants to bring back both LeBron and Austin Reeves.
And by the way, according to this source, most of their conversations this offseason, while the endorsement has already been understood now, and now he's basically told both of them, hey, you guys do your business. I'd love for us to stay together, but I understand it's a business. You guys do your thing. Figure it out. That's it. Most of their conversations, the source says, revolves around golf. Doncic also took up golf in February and has bonded with his fellow Lynx-obsessed teammates over it.
Oh, really? So you think most of the conversations are like, so who do you guys have in the U.S. Open this weekend?
I probably more like, what kind of putter are you buying? I'm guessing.
Oh, really?
So the team has kept Doncic informed as the draft and free agency approaches. There's an expectation from the 6-time All-Star for the Lakers to present a near immediate path to championship contention. Here's the quote. Luka wants to be a championship team yesterday, a source close to Doncic said. Ever since the trade, they've always told us, as in the Lakers, summer of 26. We'll show you in the summer of 26. So we're excited that the summer of 26 is here.
All right.
Let's
go get a center. Let's get a center. You guys want to trade for Wemby? How's that sound? That sound like a good idea?
So I told you this is it. Like, it's you know what, or get off the pot.
Yep.
And I know you guys like talking a lot about that.
Yep, we do. You guys want to go out and get Joker? You guys want us to trade for Joker? We can do that for you if you'd like.
Well, that's not realistic.
No? You guys want Joel Embiid? Is that something we could do for you? Is that going to happen?
That's also not realistic financially.
Okay. Can we get Bam Adebayo? Is he available? Can we do that?
Not available.
No. How
Not
about
realistic
Sabonis?
either.
Is Sabonis available? Can we get him?
Sabonis is actually available.
Yeah. Rudy Gobert. Can we get Rudy Gobert? I'm just throwing out names here.
Maybe.
So what about Jalen Duren? Is that somebody that you could possibly go out and get?
Perhaps. Yeah, perhaps.
Okay, you get it perhaps. You know, it's interesting. You mentioned that you can't afford certain guys, right? And I'm just thinking about the Knicks for a second. Today's their parade. I looked up, George, their starting lineup and what they all make. And I'd love to compare it to what the Lakers do. Just hear me out. Karl Anthony Towns is a $53 million a year player. OG Anunoby is a $40 million a year player. Jalen Brunson, we all know he's sacrificed. That's become the story.
Well,
35
but
million.
when they acquired those guys, they weren't all that. They acquired them at a much lower cost at a particular time, and then they paid them. They could go over the cap for them.
Yeah, understood.
So you can't just look at the current salary, is what I'm telling you.
I guess I am just looking at the current salary though, and I'm just wondering though, is can you have this much? Bridges is $25 million and Hart is $20 million.
You could, but you have to acquire them, most of them, prior to them being paid that amount of money.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just doing some quick math here, and you're looking at like
the advantage
90,
they have is Austin
120.
is their own guy. Like that,
Yeah.
that's the advantage that Lakers have. Brian explained it yesterday, based on the cap. Like his cap number is only $20 million. That's why they can they take care of LeBron first, figure out how to reduce that number. Then the Austin number is the last piece in regards to like how the accounting goes. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Do you see what he's saying, Cappy?
I'm just looking at about $165 million in the starting five of the Knicks.
Right, but it didn't start as $165 million.
I understood. I got you.
7:22 on a Thursday. We will unpack more. We'll unpack more of this. Plus, we got Bergie's Oregon, Michelle Smallman with Michelle's Safe Space. That's coming up at 7:45 this morning. But right now, Sedano.
Are you knocking on the nude walnut over there?
Well, is this? No, this is Bristol Hickory.
Oh, Bristol Hickory. Nude
nice.
walnut is inside in the studio, I would imagine.
Punchy, go get nude walnut.
Yeah, get some nude walnut.
Do your
for
thing,
you.
Funch.
Here's the thing. Look, man, it's summertime, basically. Sun's out, guns out, and you're still on those same old floors. Get yourself some smoked hickory or some nude walnut, man. Come on, make a power move with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Those crazy Hernandez brothers are sitting right there right now. When you call 866-62-FLOOR, you ask, okay, you say, I want the crazy Hernandez brothers, and either Steven or Carlos will pick up that damn phone, okay? Millions of in-stock options. The hardwood over there is the smoked hickory or the nude walnut over there. Laminate, waterproof vinyl carpet, even the turf for the outdoor like I put in just a few months ago. No waiting on some seasonal sale, just true wholesale pricing every single darn day. Family owned, as I've mentioned. 3 generations deep, okay? Started by Papi Hernandez 57 years ago, winning on price, selection, and service. Extra savings for first responders, military, and veterans, and for everyone. Whether you want the nude walnut, the smoked hickory, the turf, the carpet, the vinyl, everyone gets price match. So this summer, upgrade your whole vibe. Hit the showroom right off the 5 freeway next to the Commerce Casino. Check them out on the web at HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or call Steven and Carlos, those crazy Hernandez brothers, at 866-62-FLOOR. That's Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, because no summer sale beats wholesale, Jack.
Thank you, Sedano. We talk LA sports in 3 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Visit CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
All right, guys, real talk. Are you a crust lover
or one of those crust levers, because I got to tell you, Pizza Hut's new crispy parm pan pizza is next level. It's the original pan crust you already love, but now they've baked Parmesan cheese right onto the edge. I'm talking crispy, golden, cheesy crunch with that soft, fluffy inside. Grab a medium, one-topping crispy parm pan for just $11.99 or go large for $3 more. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese, toppings, and recipes.
Why fight restaurant crowds on your Father's Day? Hi, it's Sua, and when your family asks, hey, Dad, where should we go for Father's Day? Tell them you want to go to Wild Fork. Listen to this. 85% lean organic ground beef is $6 a pound when you buy 2 units. How about this? Black Angus hanger steaks with fries for only $30. In fact, Wild Fork has over 500 meat and seafood options. This Father's Day, enjoy restaurant quality without restaurant prices and no crowds, no long waits, and no big bills at the end of the night. Find a Wild Fork closest to you at wildforkfoods.com.
You say Kikuchi.
Right now, there's a real demand for experienced brick and block layers. You can earn up to $55.10 an hour, plus full family health care, dental, vision, a pension, and annual pay increases. This isn't just a job, it's a future. Work on high-profile projects like OC Vibe, sports stadiums, and schools you'll be proud to say you built. Join the International Union of Bricklayers and Allied Craftsmen Local 4. Call 626-739-5600 or visit BAC4CA.org. Become a part of the best hands in the business.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Harry Douglas here to help you get in on the sweet life with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. It's that classic throwback cotton candy flavor, but with 0 sugar and a 5-hour energy boost. I keep these with me so I can tackle that sweet tooth with a tasty caffeine kick and no guilty sugary aftermath. Bring on the sweetness with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy Shots. Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
Now, you should put in a request to ESPN like, hey, I'm a tropical brother, okay?
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Palm trees and sunshine only.
Yo soy de Miami, okay?
Back to the guys.
$7:27, good morning. Yes, we play Oscar De La Hoya's hit song from the early 2000s because Beto is going, he's in South today with Cappy. Sedano's here too. And he's doing an Oscar De La Hoya event.
Right, of some sort.
Yeah, it's an Oscar De La Hoya promotion.
So why not play?
Grammy nominated, by the way.
Yeah, no, listen, I remember when Oscar performed this in front of all of us at the R&R convention, Radio and Records back in the day used to be a thing. Yeah. And we were all looking at each other like, oh, this is what Oscar's doing, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Was he in or out of the lingerie?
He was.
Oh, Bergie! Wow.
I remember I looked at my father. He's like, what the hell's going on?
I think that's my favorite accent for you. The one that you're doing, your dad, the Mucho one?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Unfortunately, it's not an accent. Anyway, Sedano, before we get
impression, sorry.
Well, listen, I want to get to Bergie's 3 things. We can get back to the Lakers thing later. I do think whether it's after Bergie's 3 things or maybe after Michelle Smallman, we'll start again in the 8 o'clock hour. But there's way more stuff here McMiniman has in this story beyond the Luka stuff we already discussed. It's pretty good, pretty darn fascinating.
We will get to that. You watch the Blue Review each weekday at 6:30 a.m. presented by LAX on our YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles. Bergie and Marcus Grant. Then Bergie comes on here around 7:30 each weekday to tell us about the 3 things, Jack.
3 things. All right, so the biggest things, and I'll go quickly because
Bloody finger.
Bloody finger is very much a huge deal right now.
Mm-hmm.
Shohei has he has a bloody finger, his middle finger on his throwing hand, and it's a blister that is causing him problems. He's still pitching really well through it, though, which is crazy. I know he gave up 4 runs in his last 2 outings against Tampa Bay, against Pittsburgh, but it was all in 1 inning each time. Everything else around it was really, really very impressive. So he's having some struggles, but what it makes me think, and I want to hear what you think about this too, there's only a couple things that you can do with him here. Let him work through it because he's Shohei, and you're going to just let him do whatever he wants to do, and he's still performing. Or you put him on the 15-day IL and let him kind of just let his knee heal, let his finger heal. You have the best record in baseball, and you have a 9-game lead over the next team, the Diamondbacks or the Padres, one of them, in the division. Or you can do something where you just skip a start, so let him hit, but that's not going to help the knee. Or the last thing is you can, when it gets to the All-Star break around July 13th, have him skip his start beforehand, have him skip his start at the end, and then that's just a long break. Which way do you like best?
The latter, where they figure out how to manipulate the roster, manipulate who's going to pitch, what days, and you're not going to put Shohei on the IL because he's not going to let you put him on the IL.
Right.
You can't tell him if
it's
he's
his
pitching
choice.
or hitting, so it's his choice for everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, skip a start and then get him right around the All-Star break.
You're fine. Just call up River Ryan or something.
Because let me ask you something, Berg. How serious do we think this knee is? Because he's still pitching.
Yep.
He pinch hit yesterday on a day where he wasn't expected
Whoa,
to hit.
by the way, a lot of people who did not know that rule were furious.
And they just don't know the rule.
Yeah, I'm still, to be honest, I'm not sure I get it.
That rule's been around for almost 30
pitched
years.
in the inning, and he could hit in that inning. Yeah.
But is it only one at bat? Is that the deal?
No,
he can come
he
back.
could have stayed in the game.
Okay.
Because he technically had never left the game.
Right, but as long as he's still a pitcher, once he leaves the game as a pitcher, then he has to leave.
Correct, right.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying,
Okay.
had he
Okay.
stayed on the mound, he could have stayed hitting.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So they
Which
would
I
have gotten.
guess
And by the way, everyone is like freaking out. Like they were. I mean, I loved how all the baseball people of the world, like the actual reporters were trying to explain to the explosion of. It was funny how it was like I
This
was
is
on
unfair.
social media at that particular moment, and the explosion on social media of people complaining about it was wild. And in real time, you could see smart baseball people trying to put out those small fires everywhere, and it was like. Dude, the rule has been in place since 1973. This isn't some Shohei Ohtani rule.
But nobody ever really uses the rule, right? Because there wasn't anybody to do this. But I also was just slightly confused. So he's in as a pitcher. He can come in and pinch hit. But when he's removed as a pitcher, he cannot hit.
Correct.
After
He would
that.
have had to have stayed on the mound.
So
Correct.
the DH is hitting for the pitcher. He is the pitcher. He can come in as that spot whenever he wants to while he's pitching.
Yes.
It was interesting what Dave talked about also after the game. Nice guy, Dave. Just about why he chose to hit Ohtani in that spot. And he keeps using this phrase, fire a bullet. I chose to fire that bullet at that time because in that moment it looked like, hey, we're going to need some offense here. Yep. And what did Ohtani do? Because he loves to swing on the first pitch. And I like that he swings on the first pitch because a lot of times he'll crank one out. But very quick at bat, ground out. Get out.
Yeah, he wanted to get lucky there, and if he grounded out, it was over. But if he got a hold of one, he got a hold of one.
Yeah.
But that is the only time to, as Dave said, fire that bullet. He wasn't going to be able to do it after that.
It's a good move.
It was. I just think he's sitting there bleeding from his finger, his knee's all messed up, and he's like, "Hey, get out there, give us one."
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Cappy, they killed the DH. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Keep that rule in. And
So
it's
they
been
would
there forever.
they would have gotten in trouble if it went to extra innings. That would have been troublesome because you have to keep hitting for that pitcher spot. Alex Vesia may have been hitting at that point.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why he has that one bullet. You kill the DH and you go back to NL day when you used to have to hit for the pitchers.
Yep.
Correct.
Good explanation.
Yes. So thing number 2, Alex Call. I just am so impressed with what they're doing with Alex Call. This guy has been fantastic. He made a play in left field that was just incredible. He ran from basically center field all the way over to the left field wall to make a play. And he's just another one of these guys that last year they picked him up from the Nationals and nobody knew who he was. Like, who the hell is this Alex Call guy? He is now leading the league against right-handed pitching as a hitter right now with his batting average. He's been just great in every single situation they put him in. He just hits little flare shots, had the great defensive play, couple of hits, just as a professional at bats, what you like to say. And I just think he's been really impressed. I'm really happy with this guy.
The catch he made in left field yesterday, if you haven't seen it, you got to go back and watch it. He is in a full sprint. And it's not like he's going to run face first into the wall because the wall is at like waist level. So if he hits the wall, he's going over the wall. But I mean in a full sprint. And when he gets to the warning track, lifts up his left hand to make that grab. Look, you see spectacular catches. Guys make these web gem catches and they make these diving plays. Just go watch Alex Call's play yesterday. Spectacular range by Alex Call.
Yeah, just another random dude that they found that is being impactful for this team.
And when you see like Alex Call drives in a run and Freeland scores, you realize we're not talking about, the stars per se. We're talking about those bottom of the lineup kind of guys.
Right. And so the third thing, so we can get back to the Lakers, the bullpen was fantastic in this 3-game sweep. It worked out perfectly where you had the starter go 6 innings every single time. They had the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and they just shut them down, only gave up 3 hits in that time, and was just fantastic. They were constantly getting guys out, and it all helps. You have a great defense behind you. Your bullpen is looking good. Kyle Hurt pitched twice, pitched really, really well. Will Klein pitched twice, pitched really, really well. Tanner Scott, Alex Vesia made it interesting yesterday in the 9th inning, but still got the save. You're starting to see the bullpen come back to what they were in May.
And also, just one other quick note. Tommy Edmonds returned yesterday or 2 days ago, but nice job at third base. Made a play where he had to make a diving play and then throw to second base, and Freeland makes a spectacular play to stay on the bag, which was incredible. And just in terms of defense yesterday, got to give a shout-out to Richie Palacios, the second baseman from Tampa Bay. This guy made 2 plays.
Yeah.
He made 2 plays yesterday, and again, they both were against the Dodgers, meaning they both were outs, one at second, one at first. They were incredible diving plays on your butt, making throws. So shout out to that guy because I think it was Eric Karros who may have said, through 3 2/3, he's a Gold Glover.
Right, because he stole basically 2 runs from them. Yeah, he was great at second base. But that was my 3 things, and we can get back to the Lakers and Dave McMenamin.
Good 3 things, Bergie.
Thank you, Bergie. Be sure to watch tomorrow morning, the Blue Review at 6:30 a.m. on our YouTube channel. At ESPN Los Angeles, Gregory Arthur Bergman, Marcus Grant. By the way, tomorrow night is Mookie Betts bobblehead night. I'll be there. I don't know if the Hernandez brothers are going to be there, but I think the game's sold out. I think so because they're not promoting that night. They're promoting Saturday night, which is Shaq bobblehead.
Oh, really?
So that tells me that the Mookie bobblehead night is sold out. So Stephanie and I got to get there at like 3 o'clock probably to get our bobblehead.
I'm going to put that bobblehead right next to the Ice Cube bobblehead.
So, Cappy.
I love it.
Speaking of Shaq.
Yeah.
Dave McMenamin has a story this morning about the Lakers and kind of where they stand as we are on the precipice of the draft next week on Tuesday and free agency in a moment. And we're in a moment currently where teams can negotiate with their own players, okay? So what we learned from the Luka aspect of this is that Luka wants to keep the core together of him, LeBron, and Austin, and that he wants an A-list center. Those are the 2 most important things. In regards to Luka, and apparently he's now an avid golfer along with LeBron and Austin Reeves. That's less important. All right, so what do you want to know? Do you want to know, there's 4 more aspects to this story. There's the LeBron of it, there's the Austin of it, there's who the Lakers are targeting, and the last year's roster in regards to guys who are free agents at the moment.
All right, so for me, I'm going to go with, I want to hear who they're targeting because I'm going to go with, I believe LeBron and Austin Reeves are foregone conclusions. Now, Wendy did not like that phrase earlier this week.
Well, he doesn't like that at all. Like, Wendy is, he doesn't believe you should have, anything should be a foregone conclusion because anything can change very quickly.
Could, but I'm of the belief that LeBron and Austin Reeves will be back. We can dive into that in a second, but give me the who they're targeting conversation.
Okay, so there are several restricted free agents the Lakers have already done their due diligence on. Sources familiar with the team's thinking have told ESPN. 2 of them are, we've already talked about both of these guys, Jalen Duren of the Detroit Pistons and Walker Kessler of the Utah Jazz, and they would also both satisfy the Doncic directive to secure an A-list center, okay? So those are the 2 guys they're targeting. However, as I've told you, and I gave you a little refresher course if you weren't familiar with restricted free agency, the player's current team has 48 hours to match which means LA's available money that they would be using in that scenario is tied up. They cannot use, let's say, just for argument's sake, they offer Jalen Duren or Walker Kessler $30 million of their $50 million in cap space, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They can no longer use those $30 million. They only have the other 20 to work with, okay? For those 48 hours that the other team has to match. Then after that, if the team matches, they've got the full freight again, in this case, to then start to offer to other free agents.
So if I'm driving around right now and I'm hearing what you're saying, I'm asking myself this question.
And by the way, there are other players that they are targeting. I'll get to that in a second, but go ahead.
Yeah. But if the Lakers were to get a guy like Jalen Duren as an example, and they've used $30 million of $50 million, explain how they go back and get Austin Reeves and LeBron. Just explain that part of it.
So LeBron's cap number is approximately $60 million. Austin's is 20, okay?
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, in a perfect world, if they tell LeBron, hey, we need you to be 25 or 30, let's call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to say, well, why would you want me to take a 50% pay cut? And they would say to you, well, we're going to get Jalen Duren. And LeBron would probably go, okay, well, if you can get Jalen Duren, then that makes sense. I'll do that. And then with Austin, they'll probably say, hey, Austin, we know you can get, $239 million, but if we get Jalen Duren for you, will you take a little bit of a haircut for us? And then he may say, because according to McMenamin's article, which we'll get to in a second, Austin is first choice is to remain a Laker his entire career. So maybe Austin says, okay, maybe I won't take 40 some odd, a contract that starts at 43 and ends at 50 something. Maybe I'll take something in the 30 range to start, and allow us to acquire a guy like a Jalen Duren or Walker Kessler or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I think if you were worried about DeAndre Ayton coming back and taking his player option coming back, I think these guys are running him off pretty well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like they're doing a good job of letting him know you're not wanted here. So we're looking for an A-list center. You're not an A-list center. Yeah. In fact, even Jackson Hayes might just have take a little offense. Like, hey, bro, I became a Slovenian citizen for you, and you're out there talking about an A-list center. What am I? What am I, chop liver?
I mean, he's kind of like a C-list center.
Okay, and he knows that.
And that's not being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Knows
it's just the reality of it. I mean, he knows his place. I mean, the interesting part is that Doncic, Ayton, and Jackson all share the same agent.
Oh, wow.
So,
well,
can you tell your daughters to be quiet, please? For doing the show.
Well, what's happening is you got Beto here, who's now socializing with all the girls.
Right. Yeah.
And now Beto moved his car, his Wondery Toyota.
So, who else are the Lakers targeting? 3-and-D type players like Peyton Watson, who's also restricted, Tari Eason of the Rockets, who's also restricted. Other guys they've shown interest in, Tobias Harris of Detroit, Norman Powell of Miami, Anthony Simons of Chicago, Mitchell Robinson of New York, Kobe White, Quentin Grimes of Philly, Dean Wade, who you heard Wendy say yesterday, and Landry Shamet of the Knicks. All right, so let's pause. Let's step aside. Let's talk about Chris being a City Water Schivoso.
He is.
Michelle Smallman is going to come on in just a few moments from Unsportsmanlike. We'll get back to the Lakers offseason and this really good Dave McMenamin article at 8 o'clock.
Remember how we used to have the white signs in the old morning show, Sedano?
Mm-hmm.
That I would put little quotes on? That was before we were even on YouTube. And I'd have the studio filled with little quotes.
Like what?
Like whatever. Like we put key nav and different things. And sometimes I'd hold up the signs to move people through content or just to be funny, right? I think I'm going to put step aside on a sign because I love that phrase and nobody else uses it. But I like Sedano's step aside. Don't you, Cappy? I
do. I like to say step aside.
No, you never say it.
Well, sometimes in real life I'll be like, yo, step aside, sucker.
Why can't Sedano have the one? Just give him the one.
Yeah,
Just
why
give him the
can't
one.
you
Step aside is his?
Yeah.
It's all his.
That's it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
And he does it on play-by-play, too. And I think it's really good. And nobody else says it.
I think that's where I got it from,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Let's step
It's
aside.
just an easy
just
thing
he'll
to
be
do
like,
on play-by-play.
We're in the middle of a game. We're going to
Let's step aside as the
Yeah.
officials review this call.
Right.
Because I hate when people say break. My thing is we never break.
Right.
But
let's step aside.
Let's step aside. I like it. It's smooth, man.
All right.
You know what else is smooth? When you get out of the shower and you have a life source water system and you're John Ireland and you wiggle it around. You go, oh, yeah. It feels good. When you got clean water, not city water that's disgusting, full of that chlorine. All right, let me pot them down because they're talking. So As Johnny I says, get out of the shower, I do a happy dance, and then I suck on the tap. Yeah, exactly. Suck on the tap. Call LifeSource Water, 800-WATER-99, or LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource. Taste and feel the difference. You've heard Sherry Harris, the owner of LifeSource, talk about the benefits of whose house and the whole house water filtration and how good it is. She's right. LifeSource whole house systems filter the water for your entire home. No filters to change, just clean, healthy water for every tap, appliance, and shower. You could suck on the tap like Johnny I, and you don't need to be a city water sleazeball no more.
Esquivoso.
Exactly right. LifeSource is a Pasadena-based company. They've been taking care of people across Southern California for over 40 years. They can take care of you, too. Here's the best part. Right now, during their summer special, LifeSource is paying your sales tax. That's up to $1,000, a G-ball, $1,000 off a new system, but only now through July 4th. So put down the hot dogs you're getting ready for the July 4th barbecue and call LifeSource. 800-WATER-99. LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply. 7:45 in the morning. Michelle Smallman, I think she might be at the parade, but we're going to try to start a new segment. Let's just a revision. Michelle's Safe Space. That's next on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, it's Cappy for Jacob and Ronnie. You get into a car accident, you call Jacob and Ronnie. You have a slip and fall accident, you call Jacob and Ronnie. 800-345-6789. Count on Jacob for every accident type. Call Jacob.
Mike, you've been around a lot of teams, and what you've built at Rotolo Chevrolet, it just feels different.
Travis, I appreciate that. It all starts with believing in our people. If you empower them, they'll do right by the customer.
And that's where the culture comes from.
Exactly. We don't just sell cars. We focus on giving customers what they want and making it a great experience.
That's why people like me keep coming back. I've been here 3 times.
That's the win for us. I get to keep seeing you. Long-term relationships, not just transactions.
Rotolo Chevrolet, #1 for a reason.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Thank you, Cappy. 7:47 in the morning. Join Beto Duran next Thursday and Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa for this summer's biggest football watch party experience. Experience nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, quesadilla, ceviches, and churros, those big, long churros. I think Cappy and I might go and share one of those next Thursday. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better. We've got Michelle Smallman in 60 seconds from right now.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hot damn! Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real brewed tea, goes down smooth, and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted!
Visit Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
You hear Michelle Smallman first thing in your day.
Hi, it's
is Michelle Smallman.
From 3 to 7 a.m. on Unsportsmanlike on ESPN LA.
Then Thursdays around 7:45, she joins the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
But Michelle, you know who Mario and Luigi were.
Of course. I mean, I'm Italian. Of course I know Mario.
Right, I was just going to say.
It's over here.
Me. It's
right over here. It's right over
Those are
here.
our guys, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, two Italian plumbers. You're Italian. Exactly.
I know.
You know? Wait, those guys are plumbers?
She joins the Sedano and Kap Morning Show with Michelle's Safe Space.
And this week I want to start something new, okay? I want to be able to do the bits and talk about the things I'm not allowed to talk about on our show on Sportsmanlike. Let's call it Michelle's Safe Space.
Michelle's Safe Space, right now.
Yes, indeed. 7:50 in the morning. Michelle's Safe Space in a moment. On this day in 1999, in Walt Disney's Tarzan opened, Cappy. Remember that?
Really?
And this was the biggest song, Phil Collins. This hit was like number one for like 40 weeks or something.
Yeah, great song.
Meanwhile, Sedano, we now join the great Michelle Smallman live from the streets of New York City.
Oh.
Where she is efforting the parade, I believe. Michelle's Safe Space. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
Beautiful.
We're good. Are you safe?
I am currently marked safe, yes. I am in the middle of a crowd. As soon as I hang up with you, I'm going to attempt to sweet talk a very kind-looking police officer to let me pass the barricades and get to City Hall so that I can do some coverage for Vibe Check on Disney+. I was actually supposed to be on a float this morning, but Evan Cohen had to leave the show early. We didn't have additional coverage, so I missed my window of time needed to get on the float. So this is our second best option.
Wow, so Evan
but
screwed you in regards to getting on the float. Wow, what a terrible teammate.
Correct. Like, imagine, guys.
Why did he have to leave early?
Float,
well, he had a graduation to go
to. 53 years in the making. Your girl could have been doing this call live from a float on the parade.
I mean, right. I'm watching the parade coverage here on ESPN2. And, it could have been you waving with Clyde Frazier right now or something. Yeah.
No, correction, George. It could have been us because I would have been doing this interview. It could have been us.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah. And Evan's graduation for one of his kids today, if it would have been us.
George, which kid?
Yeah, we would have been like, hey, can they move the parade?
His daughter.
How old is she?
Not only that, guys, it's a middle school graduation. We're not even talking college.
Yeah,
middle school graduation.
And and they couldn't have found someone else to do the show with Canty for a little bit. I mean, come on.
Well, it happened last minute. We got the approval last night, so it was a quick turnaround. But, Evan, of course, he's got something going on. I think that this is just retribution because I keep beating him up in the word of the day. I think he just really wanted to punk me.
Yeah,
really?
I saw that. The word of the day. You were up 2-0 this week. What did the score end up being?
2-2. He came back to tie it up. I know. I'm kind of like the Wemby of the week.
Yeah.
Wow. Good comeback.
All right, so this is your safe space. So what do we got cooking today then?
Okay, so this is a trust tree, right? Like I can share my true inner thoughts.
Yes,
yeah,
please. Yeah.
Okay, so you can judge if you want, but I have to tell you, I am such a fraud. I moved to New York City. I don't have a basketball team. 4 years ago, I could have jumped on the Knicks bandwagon, and I was like, no, that feels wrong. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to explore my basketball fandom and see what pops up. I've been kind of flirting with the Nets, low-key. They've put me courtside a couple times, which is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. So we're kind of like flirting with the Nets. Then the Knicks go on this unbelievable run. Before the finals, I picked the Spurs in 7. No one, and I mean no one, has been partying more around New York City and jumping on this Knicks bandwagon more than me. So my safe space admission is that I picked the Spurs in 7. I didn't believe in the Knicks, and here I am on Saturday night bing-bonging all over the city being like, go New York, go New York, go.
I love what you're saying, Michelle, because there are so many people that have come out of the woodwork that are now like Knicks fans. And every time you're like, I didn't know you were a Knicks fan. They're like, yeah, I moved to L.A. 20 years ago from New York. I'm like, I do know, but I thought you were a Laker fan now. I am. But I still have the Knicks, and they're deep
right. They're
in
my
roots.
Eastern Conference team.
They're my deep. And like, I picked the Knicks, and George kind of been giving me a hard time. Like, hey, he thought the Spurs were going to win. I thought the Knicks were going to win. And people are like, why are you on the Knicks bandwagon? And of course, I'm using the same excuse. I'm like, well, when I was a kid and I was in New York, my dad was a Knicks fan. My grandfather's a Knicks fan. Yeah. I'm using the same excuse. So, you know what, Michelle?
You're just as big a fraud as Michelle.
Yeah. Don't judge. Right. Michelle, guess what?
We can admit it.
You know what? Hey, you're in New York. The city is caught up. not everybody there is a lifelong Knicks fan, but you can't help but get caught up into the energy of the story. So you know what, Michelle? You're in a safe space. You be a Knicks fan, even though you are a low-key Nets fan.
You know that meme where the guy's walking with his girl and he's turned over his shoulder because someone else caught his attention? That's me. I'm like walking down the street arm in arm with the Nets, and my neck snaps back, and I'm like, ooh, the Knicks look pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, listen, no problem. You're there. Everybody's caught up in the emotion of it all. It's an amazing story. You may not be a native New Yorker, but you are a New Yorker now. And you know what? You're going to have to give up the Nets. Like, you're going to have to say next time they invite you, court's like, I can't come.
No,
I'm
you
a Knicks
don't.
fan.
You don't
Yeah.
have to do that at all.
Thanks,
actually.
but I'm a Knicks fan.
Thank you, George, because you know I love courtside. It's the coolest thing I've ever done.
Once you've
Also,
sat on
if
the
I'm-
wood, forget. Once you've sat feet on the wood,
Forget
it's a
it.
lot different. Yeah, yeah.
Michelle,
Forget
I got a friend of mine who is a lifelong, diehard Mets fan. And
Okay.
now he has all of a sudden, because just like you, he got invited by the Yankees to come to a suite. And now he has changed his allegiance from the Mets, given up the Mets, lifelong Mets fan. And now he's just an unapologetic Yankees fan, all because the Yankees gave him, like, really nice seats for a game. Gave up on the Mets.
Michelle, you said you had one more thing.
Yeah, so if we're actually self-reporting, I'm just going to go all in here and really out my the severity of my fraudness here. So not only did I pick the Spurs in 7, I ran into Jalen Brunson in the hallways at work, and I was like, hey, congrats, champ. And I took a picture with him.
But that's nothing to do with
What
that.
a
Like
fraud.
I had picked the Spurs all the
fraud.
time. I picked the Spurs, and I listen. I got to deal with the Knicks all the time. Like, it just is what it is. Like, you're
Yeah,
happy.
you
You
have
can
to
still
pick
be
somebody.
happy for them. It doesn't matter. Like, it's
And
not
you-
a fraud.
Sure, but
That's
I'm going
not
to post it
fraudulent.
on Instagram and be like, yay, Jalen
Yeah.
Brunson. Like, it's going to be posted, a hard posting on Instagram. Like,
As soon as I
congrats,
see it,
King.
Yeah. As soon as I see it, I'll tell you right now, Queen. As soon as I see it, I'm commenting you're a fraud.
Yeah. Well, listen,
Please do.
Smallman, go enjoy it. Go have fun out there, and enjoy being a fraud. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting me in this safe space today.
No judgment. No, and I love Michelle's safe space.
Good job,
This is my
Michelle. We'll
favorite
talk
thing
to you
now.
next week at 7:45.
Thanks.
Well,
Bye,
why
guys.
don't you see ya? Have fun. All right, Cappy, why don't you tell us about your friends at Cardiff
Oh, I would love to.
before
I
we
would
get back
actually-
to the LeBron of it?
Actually, let me read this first. It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Listen all day for your chance to win tickets to experience the College World Series at Cosm and see why it's one of the most immersive ways to watch sports and entertainment. Feel like you're right in the middle of the action with Cosm's shared reality experience. Visit Cosm.com for more information. All right, Cappy, talk about Cardiff.
All right, here we go. Hey, listen, 70% of small businesses are actively looking for more capital. And I know that as people are driving around here today, there are a lot of you that have small businesses, and you're thinking the exact same thing that I'm thinking. I'm a small business owner as well. I need more money. If I had more money, I could put more salespeople on the street. If I had more money, I could open up a second or a third location. If I had more money, I could buy this really critical piece of equipment. If I had more money, I wouldn't be losing sleep about payroll.
So, Cappy, if somebody's out there hearing that and they go, my business, sucker, could use more cash, what's their next step?
Well, their next step is to call Cardiff, or actually to just go online. Cardiff, C-A-R-D-I-F-F, cardiff.co/ESPNLA. They've been in business for 20 years. They've lent over $12 billion. It'll take less than 5 minutes to fill out the application, and you could have $500,000 in same-day funding in your bank account today.
And they've been doing this for a long time, Cappy. I think you're skipping ahead a little bit, but I'm trying
I
to
am.
follow you. Jack,
Yeah.
I'm trying to follow you on the prompter.
That's all right. That's all right. Listen, I'm just going to tell you this. If you've been in business for more than a year, if you have more than $20,000 in revenue, take the 5 minutes, fill out the application, because you could have that money in your bank account today, and this could change the direction of your business. You can't go into a bank. They'll bury you in paperwork. It'll never happen. So go to Cardiff, C-A-R-D-I-F-F, cardiff.co/ESPNLA. It won't impact your own personal credit score. You could have that $500,000 in your bank account today.
All right, Cappy, one more time for people that didn't hear that website clearly or going, what is that website again?
Cardiff, C-A-R-D-I-F-F, cardiff.co/ESPNLA, cardiff.co/ESPNLA. Do it today. Do not procrastinate.
Thank you so much, Cappy. There you go. 7:59, we approach the 8 o'clock hour, presented by Angelica's Insurance. When we return in 3.5 minutes from right now, we get back into Dave McMenamin's story on the Lakers and what the biggest offseason in Lakers history means. That's next on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
I was sitting here at this desk livid that Charles Oakley was left to sit in jail overnight because James Dolan had a beef with him. I said I was out on the Knicks, and one person pulled me back in, Jalen Brunson. This photograph of him holding the Larry O.B. in his right hand and the Bill Russell MVP trophy in his left was a pipe dream.
Each weekday morning at 9 a.m.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
Soccer fans, head to Pechanga Resort Casino to watch the tournament action at Kelsey's. Catch every kickoff with festive food and drink specials all month long. Barbecue platters to share and select $7 beers. Plus, plan to be at Pechanga's exclusive Thursday night watch parties to score photo ops, goodies, and much, much more. Don't miss a match at the top spot to watch your favorite teams in the Temecula Valley. Call 888-PECHANGA or visit Pechanga.com for more details.
Hyundai gives you America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It includes a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 24/7 roadside assistance. That's peace of mind from Hyundai. And these days, that's priceless.
Right now, for a limited time, lease a Hyundai Elantra for $199 a month or get $2,000 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Hurry, offers end July 6th. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
Men, your health is the real MVP. Providence reminds you that many of the top health risks men face can go unnoticed. But annual checkups, screenings, and knowing your numbers can make all the difference. From staying active and eating well to prioritizing sleep and mental wellness, small steps can have a big impact. Providence brings together the best minds in men's health, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate care. Take control of your health like I did. Learn more at Providence.org. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Pay testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Harry Douglas here to help you get in on the sweet life with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. It's that classic throwback cotton candy flavor, but with zero sugar and a 5-hour energy boost. I keep these with me so I can tackle that sweet tooth with a tasty caffeine kick and no guilty sugary aftermath. Bring on the sweetness with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy Shots. Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
This is the Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Good morning, guys. This is Angelica, and this is the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA, presented by Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and we got you covered at Angelica's Insurance. From auto and home to business and life, we have a plan just for you, even DUI and SR22 coverage to get you back on the road fast. Visit us at angelicas-ins.com for a free quote today. And now, the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, powered by Angelica's Insurance. And Sedano, please pump the brakes, sucker.
The Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour.
Ha! That was good ad-libbing.
That was good.
8:03. Good morning. Now, do you know who Blake Shelton is, Sedano?
Yeah, I know Blake Shelton.
All right, well,
Got a problem with him?
No, he's not. He doesn't have, to my knowledge, not some of the laundry list of issues the other guy had.
Blake Shelton turns 49 today.
Happy birthday, Blake.
Yes, indeed.
He's married to Gwen Stefani, right?
Right, yeah.
Carrie Underwood before that. He's had
No, not Carrie Underwood.
Wow.
Not Carrie Underwood.
It wasn't Carrie
It
Underwood?
was a different...
Who?
A different singer, but not Carrie Underwood.
Dolly Parton.
No, that's
No,
Dolly
it
Parton.
Get it, Funch. Get it. No, Dolly Parton's his grandmother.
Wait a minute. Was it Funch that said Dolly Parton?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's wrong with an older woman? What's wrong with an older woman?
No, nothing wrong with an older woman.
Nothing
You know I
wrong
like
with that.
Cher. You know I'm really into Cher.
I
Still
like Cher
80 years
too.
old.
Ooh, I like that too.
Yeah.
You were anti-Dolly Parton, right?
I'm not anti-Dolly Parton. It's
No,
just
you
that-
were for a
You
second.
were.
You
You
didn't
were.
like that
Yeah.
she
You were.
wore the cowboy cheerleader outfit on
what it
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she was.
or whatever.
It was a Thanksgiving game in Dallas.
Yeah.
She dressed like a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. She was wearing these heels that she couldn't walk around the stage. She's like holding on so that she doesn't fall. And it just like, hey, she's an 80-year-old lady dressed like a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. It just was not. It was not becoming.
She was hot.
It was Miranda Lambert. by the
Miranda
way.
Lambert. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Dr.
I mean, listen, you're anti-Dolly. It's okay.
I'm
You're the only
pro-Dolly.
person in America who doesn't like Dolly Parton.
I'm pro Dolly. I'm pro 9 to 5.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're definitely not pro 9 to 5. That's
Yeah,
for
what are you
sure.
talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah. Definitely not pro that.
What do you mean? It's a movie.
No,
Yep.
yes, we get it. But
I'm pro 9 to 5.
Yeah. All right, so Cappy, let's get back. Dave McMillan, great story today on ESPN.com if you're a Laker fan, kind of breaking down 5 different aspects of the Lakers offseason. We started off talking about the Luka Doncic part of it, and the Luka Doncic part of it, the biggest takeaways are 2 things, okay? He wants the core to be back of him, LeBron, and Reeves, and he wants an A-list center, and there's actually one more thing. He wants a championship yesterday. Like he has been told summer of 26 since he arrived a year and a half ago or whatever it was, summer of 26, so that him and his team are looking forward to what the summer of 26 brings.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Sure.
Wendy has said to us in the past, you want me to get real? You want me to get really real here? The fact is, they're not going to win the championship next year anyway, so they might as well just give LeBron the contract, give him a hug, tell him they love him, and run it back and just go for it that way. So if I told you that you had Luka and Austin Reeves and LeBron James, and I'll add to it by saying this, George, you have Marcus Smart, so there's 4 guys right there, right? And then I gave you a real center. An A-list center that Luka wants. And we've already mentioned the name Jalen Duren as an example.
Jalen Duren, Walker Kessler, they've inquired about that. The issue there is they're restricted free agents, so when you offer the money towards them, you tie your money up, and you cannot use said money for the 48 hours that the other team has to match said offer.
Okay, so if I did say to you, though, Marcus Smart, LeBron James, Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, and I'm using Jalen Duren as an example. It doesn't matter to me. Jalen Duren, Walker Kessler, it doesn't matter. You put one of those 2 centers with that core of 4 guys. Are the Lakers a competitive championship team?
They're certainly way better than they were last year.
There's no doubt they're better than last year. Could they
Cap,
beat?
Look, here's what I would say to you, okay?
Let me hear.
You know, circumstances matter, okay? We didn't expect Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves to be hurt at the end of the year after they went 16-2 in March. Guys can turn an ankle. Look at the Thunder. The Thunder, if you can put me on a polygraph test. If you asked me tomorrow, who would have been NBA champions if everybody was healthy, I would have told you it was the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder were missing A.J. Mitchell and Jalen Williams during the Spurs series. If those 2 guys are healthy, they're in the finals. They wipe the floor with the Knicks because they've wiped the floor with the Knicks for the last several years. So they're probably champions. That's not how life works. So what I'm telling you is you have to position yourself to the best of your ability. Now, is Brian right if everyone's healthy? Probably, maybe. But what I would say to you is that's not reality. Reality is things happen during a sports season. It is a battle of attrition as much as anything else, and luck is involved in every single championship run. Every single one, okay? So what I would say to you is you build the best team possible, and you give yourself a shot.
Yeah,
That's what I've been saying for every year that LeBron James has been here. You build the best roster you can. You give yourself a chance.
Everything you just said, completely fair. We never know what's going to happen. And if the Lakers could get themselves an A-list center, I'll just say this. for somebody like myself who's been saying, hey, you know what? It's time for LeBron to move on. I won't give Austin Reeves the max deal, all these kinds of things. I would say that if you gave the Lakers a true A-list center and your starting five was A-list center, whoever that may be, Luka, AR, LeBron, and I'm using Marcus Smart, if that was your starting five, you know what? Maybe they could do what Brian said yesterday, which was maybe they would win more than 53 games. Maybe they would have more home court during the postseason. And then you just kind of let the chips fall where they may.
Correct.
But it doesn't take a basketball genius to figure out what Luka has reportedly said today through Dave. Everybody can see that they need an A-list center. That has been the biggest thing that they've missed since the day Anthony Davis was traded.
Yeah. Are the minions in the YouTube chat gonna fight about DeAndre Ayton with me again? Today. I'm just wondering.
No, that's done, Sedano. Everybody came around to your side.
They did.
Yeah, they saw him play.
Just doesn't change the fact that again, you
Ben.
get what you pay for. You pay $8 million, you get $8 million worth of a center.
You can't order filet mignon if you're going to a fast food restaurant.
Right.
You know?
You're not getting the same steak from Mastro's as you are from the Sizzler. You feel me?
Sedano, so of these people that you're talking about, Jalen Duren.
And by the way, there are still several more aspects to this story that we haven't discussed. In the part where they're chasing free agents, they've also talked about 3-and-D players. They've inquired about Peyton Watson. They've inquired about Tari Eason. Again, both guys restricted. And then a number of other guys who are unrestricted. There's still the aspects we have yet to hit in this story, the Austin Reeves part of it, the LeBron part of it, and also their current crop of free agents within their current roster or last year's roster. But go ahead, Greg. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, of the people that you're talking about here, Jalen Duren, Walker Kessler, if you're getting two of these, which two of these would you think would be the best that could actually fit if you actually bring them in? Would Jalen Duren and Peyton Watson, is that your best overall? If you're going to go to LeBron and AR to take less money, which two?
Yes. If you're telling me they can afford them both,
right.
I would, of the restricted guys, I think Jalen Duren has more upside than Walker Kessler. I think Walker Kessler is just okay offensively. He's limited. I think Jalen Duren, despite his challenges this postseason, people forget, man, Jalen Duren is only 22 years old too.
Yeah.
I know he looks like he's 30, just based on the way his body is. But he is a young guy. He's 22 years old. He's been in the league since he was 19 or 18 actually. He was 18. And it he's got so much growth to do professionally, emotionally, mentally, skill-wise. To me, he's got a much higher ceiling than Walker Kessler.
Yeah, your point about him is right on. I mean, this guy's been in the NBA since he was drafted in 22, and today in 26, he's only 22 years old.
Crazy.
So you got a guy that may have played a year at Memphis, but in reality,
he was
he's
17.
He's like a little kid.
Yeah.
You talk about a guy who's got growth potential because you got a body that's 6'10", 250, and you're 22 years old.
He is built like an Adonis.
Yeah, and you're 4 years or whatever it is into your career.
Right.
And you're a baby. I mean, you know how we all talked about the Spurs? Look at these guys, 22, 21, 20. Look how young they are.
He's in that same category.
He's 22 years old, and he's a 4-year vet.
Right. I would agree with that, yes.
So I like this notion of Jalen Duren.
He's the same age as Wemby, and he's been in the league a year longer.
Mm-hmm. So Jalen Duren is an interesting name to add to this roster.
Now, listen, the Lakers will not be the only team interested in Jalen Duren, including his own team, the Detroit Pistons, right? But there'll be a number of teams that will be interested in him. But, yes, Greg, if you're asking me if I could put my the perfect team together, if I can add two players of the list of restricted free agents, it would be Jalen Duren and Peyton Watson.
Right, so they would fit best alongside AR and Luka, right? And LeBron, yes, obviously. But those two have to then take less. We're talking about. He has to probably go all the way down to the $15 million.
Who?
LeBron would have to go all the way down to the $15 million.
No, he does not have to do that.
So okay,
you're not bringing back Hachimura in that scenario.
Okay, so no Hachimura. Probably no Luke Kennard.
Well, you either want you can't have Hachimura and those guys. That's not possible. And you know what? You led me right to where I wanted to go anyway.
Okay, good.
Good job, Bergie.
Good job, Bergie.
Way to go, Berg.
the rest of last year's roster, okay? The Lakers are interested in retaining Marcus Smart and sharpshooter Luke Kennard, sources told ESPN, okay? They believe that Rui's probably gone. Not saying that it's a definitive, but they believe that Hachimura could be the odd man out, and he could end up, somewhere else.
So when you just said that they can't have Rui and go out and get some of these other guys.
And get two guys in free agency and retain Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard?
Yeah.
No.
Well, listen, no offense to Rui. I like Rui, and I think we've talked about his three-point shooting in the postseason. So a fan, like Rui, think he's a good teammate, think he's been good since he joined the Lakers. But really what we're saying is you're upgrading not just the center position, but you're also upgrading that wing player position that Rui plays, right? I mean, you're just, hey, Rui, we love you. You're great, but we're trying to upgrade.
Peyton Watson is a more well-rounded player. While I don't believe he's as good a shooter as Rui, Peyton Watson is a more well-rounded player. I think he's a much better – I shouldn't even say much. I think he's a better defender, okay? I think he has more wiggle room to his offensive game than Rui has.
Peyton Watson is also, just as we're talking about Jalen Duren, this is a kid who's 23 years old and was also drafted in 2022.
But by the way, Peyton Watson is a good three-point shooter. Has turned into one, let's call it that. But again, more well-rounded offensively, better defender. He's a better player than Rui.
He's also younger, and so I keep saying to you, it's a young man's game. Look at San Antonio. Look at how the Knicks are kind of all in their late 20s and in their primes. This is a kid, Peyton Watson, who's been in the NBA since 2022.
Went to Long Beach Poly.
And he's only 23
UCLA?
years old.
Yeah, I know UCLA. But
23 years old. That's it. So if you could get a Jalen Duren who's 22, who's already got 4 years in the NBA, and you can get a Peyton Watson who's 23, who's already got 4 years in the NBA, how much better are you making the roster from just a youth perspective? You're talking about 4-year vets that are 22 and 23 years old.
Correct.
These would be nice additions to the team.
Yes.
These would be nice additions. This would lower the average age of the Lakers a lot.
Right, and in this case, you could still probably bring back Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard.
Yeah, the thing with Watson, too, like Bobby Marks wrote about it, said that he has a potential of 4 years, 90. Some people said maybe he could go to 100. But he's restricted. So does Denver want to match that, or does Denver sign and trade with him?
Denver's in a bit of a conundrum too, right? Like they're also up against it, financially.
That'll put him in the second apron.
Yeah, so they're right. So he may not be able to stay, because they chose to pay, understandably so, Christian Brown, in previous years. So like that's it. Like they may not be able to keep him.
Well, that would be listen, I'm looking for younger. I'm looking for more athletic. I'm looking for guys who can play some defense.
Those guys would fit the mold.
That's Watson.
Well, listen, when you've got Luka and you've got Austin Reeves and you've got LeBron going into his 24th year and turning 42 years old, you better get some young, aggressive, hungry, athletic dudes. And these guys, again, 4-year vets who are 22 and 23 years old, that sounds like now you're building for the future. When you got 22 and 23-year-old kids combined with Luka and Austin Reeves, and at least
what
just
I
for this
told,
year, LeBron.
But here's the thing.
Tell me.
I tried to tell you, you can do both. Like, you can do this and retain LeBron. And you were like, no, you can't retain LeBron. Blah, 41, 42, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you can do this. If you play your cards right, you could potentially make all of that work. You can build a team with LeBron on it that has younger, athletic players who are veterans, who can continue to grow and have room to grow and have not hit their ceiling. And you build a team that can win with LeBron, Austin, and Luka, and a team that is also still on the path to winning when LeBron is gone. You can do that. You have to thread a needle, but you can. It is possible.
Now, Cap, before you respond, I want to say this.
Tell us.
Sedano's little impersonation there of you is going to run 100 million times this summer because I'm working on Lakers off-season, the biggest off-season in history promos. So make your reply really good here because it's going to live for the next 2 months in promos.
But did you not say all that?
Well, wait a second. Did you just say, and then you stuck your tongue out at the very last end of it?
Yes.
You went, Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I because that's a language I get. Okay, that is I understand what you were saying.
You were hemming and hawing, screaming to the heavens that you cannot build a team with youth and athleticism with LeBron on this team.
Well, they haven't yet, have they?
Well, but what I said to you is there was a path, and you believed that was impossible.
Well, if you tell me you can get 2 players, one is an A-list caliber center, and one is a guy who's a 4-year vet at 23 years old, who's already seen the NBA Finals and has already been part of a championship caliber team, and you can get that kind of a young guy, I'm all for it. All I'm saying is, hey, Rob Pelinka, you got a game plan. Now go execute it. Let's see what you can actually really do.
Now it's on the organization in the front office to execute the plan. The path is there.
And if Luka was promised that the summer of 26 is the summer where we build for the future, where we're going to compete against a very young San Antonio team, we're going to eventually compete against a young, already championship caliber Oklahoma City team. Hey, Rob, guess what? Go do it. Go prove it. Go show everybody what you got. Because we can all see, and I'll keep saying the same thing, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what this Laker team needs when you watch San Antonio or Oklahoma City or even in some cases Denver or Minnesota or any of these other teams. We can all see what this team needs. Go make it happen.
Oh, Rackham. That was pretty good. That's going to be in the promo.
Not bad.
Rackham.
It's all right.
So listen,
the pressure was on, by the way.
So there are 2 more aspects of this story we have not gotten to, the LeBron of it and the Austin of it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we can tackle that coming up in just a moment, Cappy. But first.
You see me holding up his beautiful picture. Let's
Yes.
talk about our friend Jacob Imrani, guys.
Listen, Thursday morning on the freeway, you've got work on your mind, Cappy, coffee in the cup holder, and, the big soccer tournament playing, perhaps, and, it's on your mind, right? Maybe even on the radio, maybe just thinking about it. Maybe you're like you're streaming it. You know what I'm saying?
Or you're thinking of the summer of Schwann's ahead.
Perhaps starting July 9th, right, Cappy? So then
That's right.
a big rig or a delivery truck makes one bad move.
Bam!
You got problems. Truck accidents can be serious because the vehicles are heavier, obviously. The injuries are often worse, and the case can involve more than just the driver. There may be a trucking company. There could be a contractor, a maintenance issue, a tired driver, or records that need to be preserved right away. And, George, that's why I would tell everybody to call Jacob Imrani, because Call Jacob knows how to handle truck accident cases and push back when companies and insurers start protecting themselves.
Yep, the consultation's free. You get no obligation case review, and there's no fee unless we win. It's very simple. If a truck crash hurt you or someone in your family, don't wait. Don't wait around, man. Don't wait hoping that they do the right thing, because that ain't going to happen. You got to call Jacob right away at 800-345-6789 or visit him online at calljacob.com.
Thank you so much. Cappy, listen to this. The summer of soccer is here. And Rock and Brews, our friends at Rock and Brews, they're your headquarters for every match. Catch all the action on massive LED screens with game day food and drink specials and an unbeatable atmosphere. Bring your crew and cheer on your favorite team at Rock and Brews. Visit rockandbrews.com for your nearest location. We've done great events at Rock and Brews over the years. Jenna Tigner, part of the Rock and Brews team. I think she's going to come in studio next week and hang with us in the digital hour. She's great on the air, Cappy. You're going to in your mind, you're going to be like, wow, how do I get her on the new edition of the Cappy Cast? That's what you're going to think next week. It's going to be fun. Yeah.
All right.
That's next week at some point. We love Rock and Brews. We love Jacob Imrani. We also love Sedano. And he's going to continue this Lakers story next when we return in 3 minutes from right now on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. But now, hey, Funchy, can you stop talking to the YouTube chat? I'm on the air, man. Now, let's get Mario Ruiz's latest Summer of Soccer report.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
With every team now having played once, the 2026 FIFA World Cup moves into a crucial match day 2. The action gets underway today at 9 a.m. as Czechia faces South Africa, with both sides desperate for points after opening match defeats. At noon, Switzerland battles Bosnia and Herzegovina in a wide-open Group B before Canada takes on Qatar at 3 p.m. Then tonight, it's the match of the day as the two leaders in Group A collide. Host nation Mexico faces South Korea, with both teams coming off wins and looking to take a giant step toward the knockout rounds. Match day 2 is here and the stakes are rising.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
The summer deals are sizzling at Northridge & Wonders Toyota. It's Bethel Duran, and you can drive the same car that I got. A 2026 Camry Hybrid for just $359 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's $359 for a brand new Camry Hybrid? Come on now, it's got to be Northridge & Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Camry Hybrid Model 2561 with total SRP of $39,279. Lease and purchase amount of $21,964. $29.99 due at signing includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer doc fee of $80. Offer ends 6/30/2026. Eat, play, stay, and cheer this summer as the world's biggest football tournament comes to LA. Head over to LA Live to enjoy food and drink offerings from over 20 restaurants and watch every match. Catch every soccer moment this summer with your favorite crew. Big matches call for big flavors, so grab your table, order another round, and let's cheer on the world. The action begins July 11th through July 19th. See you at LA Live.
Oh yeah, injured in a crash? A slip and fall? Don't settle small, you've gotta make the call. He does the heavy lifting, he handles the fight. Big Tony steps in and makes it alright. No baloney, call Big Tony. He fights, he delivers, your victory is waiting. No fee till we win. He gets the compensating. No baloney, call Big Tony. 866-456-8669. BigTonyLaw.com. Attorney advertising prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Tony is attorney Tony Ward, primary office in Los Angeles, California.
It's starting to get a little bit daunting.
Summer of soccer is here, and there's no better place to watch than Rockin' Brews. Catch every match on massive LED screens with surround sound, drink specials, and game day favorites like our new El Clasico burger. Whether you're backing Team USA or cheering on your home country, grab your crew, raise a glass, and catch every match at Rockin' Brews, serving those who rock. Visit rockinbrews.com for your nearest location.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you have saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, presented by Call Jacob and Jacob Emrani.
The new phone number, 800-345-6789.
My guy, your guy, Cappy's guy, the great Jacob Emrani.
800-345-6789. With the new phone number, 800-345-6789.
Yes, indeed. 8:28. Good morning. The Sedano Kap Morning Show on a Thursday, Cat. On this day in 1967, the Jimi Hendrix Experience made its debut at the Monterey Pop Festival.
You know, this weekend, George, you've been talking about the 21st as being summer solstice and as being the start of summer. Mm-hmm. It also happens to be Rubber Rachel's birthday. And on Friday night, we're going to go see a band that's a Jimi Hendrix tribute band. And they open for a Prince tribute band.
That's tomorrow night?
Friday night. You want to go?
Yeah.
Where would you want to come?
Absolutely.
Belly up.
All right, let's go.
Best spot.
All right.
Yeah.
You gonna use everything in the Walmart bag over the weekend?
Oh, listen, we're breaking out all the Walmart stuff. Yeah.
Bye.
But unfortunately, as Beto knows, man, the house is just filled with kids.
Yeah. And a
That's all right.
Mexican.
You know, we have to get a hotel room this weekend. We have to get a hotel. Like, Beto got his flag and everything. Beto's all ready tonight for the Mexico game. He's all ready for World Cup.
I love
Me
it.
against Berg. Me against Berg. You're going down, Berg.
I have to go with one side, Beto. I have
Mexican.
Cappy's are you winning the pool, the Trudell pool or whatever?
I think I'm in first place right
No, you're
now.
not.
No, I think so.
No, we're
Here-
tied.
is.
We're tied.
Oh, we are? Funchie's
I
tied?
think we're tied, yes.
Okay, so here's what I've had so far. I've had the USA win and the point
Right,
differential.
so we did a snake draft of like who could pick. You pick a country just to be involved in the World Cup.
It's a snake draft.
Yeah, and Cappy, what pick did you have in the
I had
draft?
pick 7.
Yeah,
and I
pick
picked
7. And there's 15 people.
I think 15 sounds about right.
Yeah.
I had the 7th pick, and I took Team USA, and everybody ridiculed me like they have no chance to win. But that's the team I'm going to cheer for. That's the team I'm going to watch every game. So I picked Team USA, and obviously they came up with a huge win against Paraguay. Then I really didn't know who I was going to pick in my next pick. But, George, who did you have? Like, was it Colombia maybe?
So I have Colombia, who won yesterday against Uzbekistan in a really fun match, by the way. Like it was, I was watching it last night before I went to bed, and Uzbekistan had a chance, like in that game, and then Colombia.
Yes, that works, Chris. They speak Russian.
That one works. They do.
I know. That's why I hit it.
Yeah,
I was actually watching the game with the Uzbek. We have a couple Uzbek fighters on the card this weekend, so I was watching the game with one of the trainers. Oh man, I was Team Uzbek because they're crazy.
They were, it was a fun match, and but Colombia's last goal was insane. Like it was like a long kick all the way. They were like basically trying to clear, but there was one of their players was on the other side of the field, and he chased it down. He saved it from going out of bounds, and then launched it from the sideline all the way in front of the goal, and they scored down a header with like time not expiring per se because they were in extra time, but late into extra time. It was really crazy to watch. It was fun.
Interesting you say that because Funchie, as I jumped up yesterday, I had Team USA. Obviously,
and I have
they won against
Croatia too,
Paraguay.
Cappy, to answer your question.
Okay.
Who lost to England yesterday? They're in a very tough pool, Croatia.
Yeah, I took Ghana as my second team because I looked at their pairings and I was like, okay, well, Sedano's got this team in this group, so I'll just go get another team in this group, and hopefully my team will beat his team. And I took Ghana. Ghana won yesterday over Panama, and they had extra time of 6 minutes. The game wound up going like 110 minutes because the 6 minutes wasn't enough because then there were more injuries and more controversies, and they almost had a big fight on the field. But Ghana scored so late in this game on such a brilliant goal where the Ghana player was coming on the left side, and with his right foot as he got closer to the goal, he passed the ball, and it went through the defender's legs, past the goalkeeper who made a dive, and then the Ghana player put it right in, and Ghana wound up winning the game 1-0 over Panama. So my two teams, Team USA and Team Ghana, 2-0.
Yeah, here's the update from the group chat. I just saw it right now. DeAndre types, is there an update? Cappy, here's the update. First the Knicks, now Ghana. All ball knowers.
Yeah. Hashtag all ball knowers. All kinds of ball. All
You're
ball
on
knowers.
fire this summer. The summer of Cap is
Yeah,
here.
no, the summer of Schwanz is coming.
I'm so confused on this chat thread, though, because everything's in flags.
Those are the countries you pick.
I know,
but nobody knows the flags.
I gotta look it up. Yeah.
All right, 8:32.
Are we breaking already?
No. We're going to split the difference here.
We're not stepping aside?
No, we got a couple reads here. Let's talk about our friends at Cadillac in Beverly Hills.
Oh, I'll be there today, actually, with Mark Cates and his pearly white teeth. We're going to be
nice
hanging
hair.
out. And great hair at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. We've teamed up with the finest dealership in America, Cadillac of Beverly Hills. We know Cadillac, but when was the last time you've driven one? Well, I've been fortunate to drive one for many months now, thanks to our friends at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Heck, almost a year now, if you think about it. 9 months, 10 months almost. It's been fantastic. I've driven a number of their different beautiful vehicles, SUVs, EVs, you name it. I've been all over them. My favorite, the Lyriq, the EV, the fastest little SUV EV in the world. You get incredible mileage for it, and here's the thing. I mean, they start at around like $400 a month or so, give or take. If you want to lease one, man. I mean, this car is fantastic. So that new lineup of Cadillac EVs, sedans, and SUVs, they define luxury at the top of its game. And you can find them all at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Why wouldn't you want to get into an American luxury vehicle? Go in, man, and say hello to Dan and Grant and the incredible team there at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out that beautiful showroom over there at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. Or you can check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Thank you, Sedano. Coming up in the digital hour at 9 a.m., we'll have Dr. Robert Clapper. And then we're going to have Funchy Lover, Michael Funches, give us like the YouTube chat of the morning in 60 seconds. That might be a new bit. But meanwhile, let us reset the Lakers story, Sedano.
Yeah, so Dave McMenamin has a great story this morning on the Los Angeles Lakers on ESPN.com, and there are several aspects of it. The first part we discussed at the beginning was the Luka Doncic situation, so Luka's influence. Luka basically has said he wants the core of LeBron, Austin, and him to remain together. He wants an A-list center, and that he was told from the beginning when he arrived here a year and a half ago or so that summer of 26, this was the time they were going to go and build a championship roster that can compete with anyone. So he is eagerly awaiting what the summer of 26 brings.
Yeah,
Then,
and by the way, summer of Schwanz for us, summer of 26 for Luka. But one thing you haven't mentioned about this that I read in Dave's piece, George, is that while he's home in Slovenia visiting with his daughters over the summer, we all were worried that, what's the lasting impact of his injury, his hamstring injury. By all accounts, according to Dave, he's full go.
No, I said that.
I'm just
7 o'clock.
Well, I mean, don't we? I mean,
I know. I'm saying we could reset it, but you said I didn't say it.
I'm just revisiting. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, revisit as opposed to make false claims.
I don't want to step aside. I want to revisit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't want to make false claims. I'm all about accuracy. I'm all about credibility.
No, you're not. No, you're
yes,
not.
I am.
No,
yes, I am.
You're about sensationalism.
That's true. I am. I am more sensational
Self-admitted.
than a journalist. Yes. Oh, in fact, I prefer sensationalism. So, sensationally speaking, Luka, hamstring, full go, getting back to coming into camp as in shape, skinny Luka. That's an important part of that, and I'm revisiting it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So their targets, we've talked about Jalen Duren. We've talked about in restricted free agency, Walker Kessler. We've talked about Peyton Watson, and Tari Eason as well is one of the potential targets. Those four players, particularly restricted free agency, which means if the Lakers offer them a contract, the other team has 48 hours to match, but the Lakers, their money would be tied up, so they would not be able to use that money to attract other unrestricted free agents in that given moment. In regards to their team from last year, they are looking to bring back Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard. They believe that the likelihood is that Rui Hachimura will be heading elsewhere. Not definitively, but possibly. All right, so we've now attacked that. Now, are you ready for the LeBron situation or the Austin situation?
I'm gonna pick the LeBron situation because I think that the LeBron situation is top priority. Before you start making moves, you got to figure out what you're doing with LeBron. So while LeBron is vacationing all around the world and apparently getting ready for some kind of a 10-year reunion with the Cleveland Cavaliers championship team, which also
he's in it right now, not getting ready. Yeah.
All right, so all of this European vacation stuff for LeBron, he's not talking about it. He's busy. He's partying. He's off season. He's celebrating. So give me what the story is and the report is on
the
LeBron.
crux of it and the most important part of it is after the Lakers' 16-2 run from February to the end of March, you saw that LeBron can still play top-level basketball, but the potential never revealed itself in the postseason because of the injuries to Luka and Austin. In regards to LeBron being asked to play a complimentary role that J.J. Redick asked him to play, quote, LeBron rocks with Luka, one source close to James told ESPN, so no issues in regards to that. And it can't be overlooked that his oldest son, Bronny James, already has a partially guaranteed contract with the Lakers for next season. While it'll be a family decision, all things seem positive in the direction of LeBron returning. It's just a matter of what the Lakers can bring to the table in regards to free agency, and then LeBron's salary and maybe Austin's salary will also be influenced in that regard.
Is this a good time for us to just take a quick little time out here on LeBron and talk about what we were all chatting about yesterday in our group chat, which is these reports or these comments or rumors or whatever that Kevin Love would be somebody that the Lakers would want?
Yeah, and, now, Berg, you seemed annoyed that Kevin Love would be on the roster.
It's not so much annoyed. I mean, I understand where you guys are coming from, but that's just the opposite of what you're looking for here. You're trying to get younger. We're talking about going with the guys like Jalen Duren and Peyton Watson, who are 22 and 23 years old, and bringing in a guy that's, 37 right now and plays half the season. He's probably only going to play 5 to 10 minutes a game.
Well, would you rather Kevin Love or Maxi Kleba?
Easy answer.
It's Kevin Love.
Okay.
Of course. Easy answer.
Kevin Love has played in 5 finals and is a champion. Kevin Love is exactly the adult in the room that you need on a championship caliber type team at this stage of his career because he brings the experience. He's basically a coach on the bench.
That's why yesterday in our group chat, I said Kevin Love is to potentially the Lakers' upcoming. He is what Jared Dudley was to the Lakers.
I hearted that message.
Yeah, pretty good, right?
Also,
pretty good comparison.
When Jared Dudley was on the team, and he is that guy. I'm not trying to take anything away from.
Well,
Jared
Kevin
Dudley.
Love is better than Jared Dudley was at that stage of his career, still even at 37.
Agree with that too, but Jared Dudley at that time was with a bunch of guys that were all veteran. That team was veteran laden all the way up and down.
And this team is generally veteran laden. And if they add two 22-year-old and 23-year-old who have been in the NBA for 4 years, they would still be very veteran laden.
It's like Rondo was on that team, and like it was just a lot of dudes on that team that you had.
Right, they have
Danny
LeBron,
Green
they have
and,
Luka, they have Austin.
So if you bring back Marcus Smart,
Smart.
You're just a lot. You're moving everything older again. So
But-
I get with the veteran minimum, you're going to get a veteran that has to be at that spot. I don't know if there's someone better at that.
But Bergie, I think here's the thing. I understand your perspective, and it's not like Kevin Love gets me excited where I go, ooh, Kevin Love.
No,
automatic
he's a veteran
championship.
minimum guy, and you can't do much better in regards to someone who's going to fit in the locker room, someone who could contribute in a pinch, someone who's going to bring a level of experience and professionalism to the roster. And, look, rosters and locker rooms can be tenuous at times. There are tense moments, and he's a guy that knows how to keep the locker room loose and understands the gravity of certain situations. And I'll tell you this, when Miami went to the finals against Denver in 2023, he was on the roster. Now, he was playing like 10 minutes a game at that particular time, roughly around that. They would have kept him had it not been that they were going to they traded for Norman Powell, so it was a 3-team deal. Like you give him up in that scenario because Norman Powell is a better player and is an impactful player at this stage of his career, where Kevin Love, you weigh those options. But when he was there, when he left Cleveland to go there on a buyout, like they loved him. He was there for a couple of years. They had deep playoff runs with him. Like, he is exactly what you would want at the end of the bench as far as like a veteran is concerned.
So Cappy, you might understand this part of it, that is just a concern. It's just something that it was thinking.
What?
Well, no, thinking about. It's just it's not about him himself. It's more about the LeBron aspect of it. And I think Cappy will understand where I'm going with this. This feels like a move like, hey, I want you to bring in my buddy to be in here for LeBron. It's about back into that age.
And Jackson Hayes is not bringing Luka's
that's
Slovenian
fine.
teammates.
It's Luka's team, of course.
I
get
get
it doing that.
Here's what you're saying. Let me tell you what you're saying, and I think I know what you're saying. Here it is. You're going to have Luka's guys, and you're going to have LeBron's guys.
No, you're not.
No,
Kevin
this is what
Love,
he's saying. This is what he's trying to say.
This is where you're wrong. Kevin Love doesn't have guys.
Get him, George.
Kevin Love is like the most malleable person in a locker room at this stage of his career. I literally just explained that. I mean,
Did you not listen, Berg?
Like, Kevin Love at a minimum contract, if you want a veteran guy, is the perfect personality to bring in.
I'm not even really arguing that. I think it's more so about that. This is Cappy. This is where I'm going. Not so
why? But again, you think Luka's not gonna like?
Luka should have guys. It's his team. He should have as many guys as he wants.
I get it, but you think Luka's not gonna want Kevin Love at the end of the bench as the 15th guy?
Get him, Berg.
I'm sure he'll be very happy with it. I'm telling you what I'm trying to get to.
Luka had a guy named Dwight Powell. Okay, on the
Come
Dallas Mavericks, who literally never lifted a finger.
Get him, Sedano.
Okay,
and Luka should have as many of those guys that he wants. Of
so
course.
that's what I'm saying is that they can be one and the same.
They can
Greg.
be. Look, like you're getting upset with it when you get
I'm
the
not
hard
getting upset,
Greg.
but what I'm telling you is you're picking a fight over something that's stupid.
Get him, Bergie.
It's not even picking a fight. I'm telling you what my thought process is, and it's more so for Cappy.
Because it always boils back to the same thing with you and Cap. It's about LeBron. And this isn't just about LeBron.
Just throw in the white. Yeah, I'm throwing in the white towel.
This is about
here. I'm throwing in the white towel.
Every
Berg. He wins.
Championship roster. Okay, every team that competes for a championship has one of those guys on the roster. Like, what on God's green earth don't you understand about that concept?
This isn't
Greg.
So I'm not. I
Green
do
earth,
understand
not
that
Bergie.
completely. It's the hard Greg. That's what
Yeah,
I like. But
right.
it's Cappy again. Just try to say, because you've brought it up a lot when it came back
When
in the day.
Nuggets won the
Okay.
title, they had DeAndre Jordan, who never played. Never played. He literally played in garbage time. But you know
Berg,
what
you
he
want the
did?
white towel?
He
Yeah,
did a
can you
good
hand it to me?
job
Here.
being the guy who made sure the locker room was in a good place.
All right, let me
It's in
jump
the air.
in here. Let's
And
listen.
you know
just
who would
happy
want?
as
You know who
Bergen.
would
Yeah.
want
Right.
Kevin
No, let him
Love?
cook.
You know who would want
Let him
Kevin
cook.
Love?
Who?
No, because it's stupid. It's dumb.
Oh, see,
Like,
now get him, George. Get him.
You know who would
Go
want
ahead.
Kevin Love on this team?
Who?
J.J. Redick would want
Sure.
Kevin Love on this team.
At a veteran minimum, that's great.
Yes. I don't understand. And you're not alone. These morons on Twitter are all saying the same thing. It's like, are you dumb? Like, seriously, are you guys dumb?
Are you people stupid? Answer
Like,
the question.
This is the 15th roster spot we're talking
Morons.
about here.
Freaking guys.
Idiots.
Bergie,
It's
here's
ridiculous.
the thing. Bergie, here's the thing. I'm going to back up Sedano with this. You ready?
Okay.
If you told me you're getting rid of Maxi Kleba, who has zero contribution
Correct.
to this team,
Yeah.
versus Kevin Love, who may actually give you a few quality minutes on the floor, and secondarily, this is a guy who perhaps you've got LeBron over here, you got Luka over here, and you know what? Kevin Love is the guy that be like, hey, fellas, I'm bringing us all together. I'm Switzerland in this thing. Yeah, I'm LeBron's boy. I got it. But I'm the older guy now, and this is kind of my last chance to dance. And you know what? I'm coming back to L.A., which is where I'd like to be. I'm going to be the Jared Dudley peacekeeper, valet. I'm going to be the guy that's going to keep everybody here loose and happy and together. And all I'm saying is this. You're trading out Maxi Kleba, essentially, for Kevin Love. That's a quality use of that roster spot.
No question about it.
Even though your point is right as well, Berg, which is you're getting
Thank you,
older.
Cappy.
You're getting
No,
older.
it's not right. The 15th guy on the roster, it doesn't I'd rather have a veteran guy, the 15th guy on the roster, than, you know, I don't know, Arthur Kaluma on from the G League.
Arthur
Arthur
Kaluma strain.
Hey, what's
Arthur
wrong with Arthur
Kaluma?
Kaluma?
I love Maluma. He's a
I
good
love
artist.
Kaluma.
All right,
Cappy, what team
he's
was Love on
malleable.
last
Let's
year?
take a deep breath.
Utah, I think.
Let's take a deep
Yes?
breath. Let's take
Yes?
a timeout. Let's take a timeout.
Am I
'cause
right?
We're running behind. 8:46 on a Thursday. More of this next. But first, I mean, maybe they'll call Russell Westbrook, too. Why not?
Yeah.
Get it all back together.
Well, that definitely won't happen.
Cappy, let's talk about the wellness company.
Hey, the wellness company, Bergie, you need to get one of these medical emergency
sure
kits.
do.
Because I'll tell you right now, you
That was
got
a butt
all
whooping.
kinds of stuff going on that George just delivered.
I just
Now
gave
look-
him an extra hemorrhoid.
Right. Beto
I
is
just
now
got rid of
holding.
him, Sedano.
Yeah. Beto is holding the medical emergency kit. Beto is opening the medical emergency kit, and Beto is so impressed. Look at him. He's shaking all these medications. And Beto, check out the guidebook. Because what happens is you got a chest cold, you got an ear infection, you got a sore throat, maybe strep. You don't even know what to take, but you have all these medications in your medical emergency kit. You look into the guidebook, just like Beto is right now. You find what you've got wrong. Then they tell you what medicine to match, and you're getting better faster. The summer is here. Don't let your summer trip, your vacation get ruined because you got sick and you don't have medication. This is like having an urgent care right in your own home. Every home should have one. Every kid who's going to college should have one. Every kid who's going out to camp should have one. And let me see what Beto's showing me. Breastfeeding and pregnancy. I don't know what this has to do with anything, Beto. But my point
I got
is
some
this.
preparation H for Greg, too.
It doesn't. That's not in the medical emergency kit. Just so you know, George. Nonetheless, here's the bottom line.
We'll just throw this one in.
Absolutely. You need to have one of these. So what you do is you go to urgentcarekit.com. This is the most genius invention. urgentcarekit.com/710. urgentcarekit.com/710. Use our promo code 710. You're saving $45. Don't wait. Do it today. Beto's got his hands on it, and now he wants it. It's the medical emergency kit. Get it today.
We're back in 2.5 minutes from right now.
Red card penalty. Score big with Waba Grill's new red card combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of Wablaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new Penalty Punch, a premium beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the red card combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
America's band, the Beach Boys, celebrate 250 years of the USA. Live, the Beach Boys. June 28th at the Pachanga Summit. Get reserved seats now at pachanga.com. Celebrate 250 years with America's original, the Beach Boys. Saluting 60 years of Pet Sounds.
Keep it right here for the very best coverage of the 2026 NBA Draft. All your ESPN LA Draft coverage is driven by your SoCal Hyundai dealers. There's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer today.
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Progressive knows there's no one more important to your team than your pet. They're like your top draft pick.
And it looks like Chuck has selected Pepper the Corgi. Bold pick there, Deborah.
Yeah, Red Pepper has a high ceiling for sure, but he does have a tendency to bark at every tree.
Yeah, he brings a lot to the table, but also takes a lot off of it, especially when it's been left near the edge.
Nothing left to do now but suit him up for the dog park.
Protect your top draft pick from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates of third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms.
It's time for the Wild Fork Foods Yacht Rock Song of the Morning.
It's time for the Wild Fork Foods Yacht Rock Song of the Morning on the Sedano Kap Morning Show.
Wild Fork, your neighborhood meat and seafood market.
Now, he's put on his captain's hat.
I am the captain. This is the captain's table. The captain sits at the captain's table.
Captain Condiment has the Yacht Rock all queued up.
8:51, good morning. Yes, indeed, our Yacht Rock song of the day. How about a little Lionel Richie, the Commodore? Sail on, chat. By the way, Father's Day is coming up this weekend. You need quality meat product, go see our friends at Wild Fork Foods. We know Sua. Oh, Sua. He loves their meat, and you will too.
He loves their salmon.
Food. Yeah, and they're, come on, man.
Salmon.
It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Call 877-710-ESPN right now. Caller number 7 wins a 4-pack of GA tickets to College World Series Game 1 at Cosm this Saturday, June 20th. Hear the ping of the bat right at Cosm. Experience every pitch, hit, and game-changing moment in Cosm's immersive shared reality environment. For more info and tickets, visit Cosm.com, only with ESPN LA. Caller number 7 right now. Give Dad something this weekend, an experience like any other or unlike any other at Cosm. 55:50 is our out time, boys.
Hey, so Crash Override in our YouTube chat says the Commodores are not Yacht Rock. Sedano, is he right or is he wrong? Are the Commodores Yacht
Rock? This
Rock?
song by the Commodores is Yacht Rock. Crash Override. Thanks.
Well, no, I'm asking
you
George.
Scumbag.
No. George has to answer.
George, yeah, only George, yes or no? Commodores, Yacht Rock, yes or no? Because if not,
he's a scumbag, and I like Crash Override.
But?
I actually followed him back, but now you're going to tell us about Yacht Rock, huh? What are you? You don't have the. I was going to say something, but I was going to.
Guyans?
Yeah, you don't have the Guyans. Like JT the Brick says, you're not hardcore enough.
Yeah.
You got one in. You got one in.
Where's Sedano? Is
Sedano left.
He'll be back in a few minutes.
I think now that Bergie schooled him so much.
He's getting me some preparation H.
now that Bergie explained to him how wrong he is about Kevin Love, I think Sedano bailed.
No, really, Sedano just left?
Yeah, he's just not there right now.
He's like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done.
Leave on a high note, man.
Right. Right. Bergie, while you have a chance.
But this is my thing. I thought that was an amazing work by Sedano. That's how you know how good of a host he is. Is because he comes in all smooth and calm. He says, like, so, Bergie, let me hear about what you think about Kevin
By the
Love.
way, the dress,
and then he's just ready to pounce at any moment.
If you're watching on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles as we get ready for the digital hour, top of the hour, Dr. Clapper and Funchy's YouTube report, Sedano has put on a dress shirt. And let me just tell him, and tell all of you, the way his pecs are pounding through that dress shirt, it's a good look.
Oh, wow.
Is that a custom-made dress shirt?
No, it's just off the rack like
But
Jingle Bus.
Yeah, I can't wear off the rack, but that's a nice shirt.
Yeah.
That really makes those pecs look nice.
Oh, yeah. I bet Angela's going to love to see George today.
Come
Your
on,
mom's-
man. It's Father's Day weekend. Why you got to bring my mom into this?
Well, I mean, listen, Father's Day weekend, your mom is probably going to look to Sedano, who's a young father and has a young family, and she gets turned on by what he wears, with his trousers. I mean,
listen,
look at those pecs.
I'm her son. Let me do the bit.
Oh.
Maybe you don't do the bit about my mother.
I mean, is it better if you do the
bits?
bit?
Yeah, she likes it better when I do it.
That's one of those bits where it's like, hey, my sister's fat. You can't say my sister's fat. Only I can say my sister's fat.
I don't have a sister, but that's okay.
yeah.
This hour is brought to you by Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and Angelica's Insurance has got you covered. From auto and home to business and life, they build a plan just for you, even DUI and SR22 coverage to get you back on the road fast. Visit angelicas-ins.com for a free quote today. And, of course, this is all part of the Hardwood, the Morning Wood, thanks to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-624 or go to hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. We got about a minute here.
All right. Hey, George, in the YouTube hour, we've gone through this Dave McMiniman piece. We've talked LeBron. We've talked about
We
future
still haven't talked AR.
LeBron's. That's what I want to get to, yeah. Let's do that. Let's talk about this Austin Reeves situation.
What time is Clapper? Right off the top or no?
Well, you do it about 9:07, 9:08, 9:09,
Okay,
9:10.
yeah, let's start talking AR, and then we can get into
And
to Doc.
by the way, get Doc's opinion, too, because he loves that.
And Dr. Clapper better not talk about a third testicle today because that's going to get people in trouble. Okay?
Well, I'm not a dirty boy. Like you.
Yeah. Dieter, that scumbag.
Dieter, dirty boy. I got my teeth cleaned yesterday. He needs to get his mouth cleaned
Is
out.
Dieter on? Oh, no, I think it's like Andy and Trudell tonight.
Come on, Andy.
At 6 p.m. Destination for LA Sports. We're live and local tonight at 6, Jack, after Travis live from the OC Sports Awards.
More of Bergie kicking Sedano's ass coming up because he's just been killing him today.
It is the Sedano Kap Morning Show. Eisen Show terrestrially. The digital hour next on the app and on YouTube, Jack.
If you run a small business, you know that opportunities and emergencies don't wait. So don't let big banks hold your business hostage with weeks of endless red tape and paperwork. Turn to Cardiff. Cardiff is America's favorite small business lender with a 5-minute application that won't impact your personal credit. You get approved in minutes and funded the same day for up to $500,000. If you've been operating for at least a year with $20,000 a month in revenue, skip the bank delays. Go to Cardiff/ESPNLA right now to secure your funding. That's Cardiff.co/ESPNLA.
If you've worked construction, landscaping, roofing, concrete painting, or any hands-on trade, and you're looking for a bigger opportunity, the masonry industry is hiring. We're talking tile setters, marble masons, caulkers, bricklayers, and block layers. Skilled trades that help build the schools, stadiums, hospitals, and buildings that shape our communities. The Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Union offer top wages, excellent benefits, and apprenticeship training designed to help you take your skills to the next level. Call 626-739-5600 or visit BAC4CA.org.
Time to bench those other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build a winning team. With ZipRecruiter, when you need the hire, you get the right fit for any role fast. That's because ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates immediately. You can also apply filters and add screening questions to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire, and check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Father's Day is coming up. Hi, it's Sua again, and for my favorite place to shop for celebrations, it's Wild Fork. And if you want to really treat your dad to something special, check these wild savings. Who doesn't love tomahawks? USDA Choice Tomahawks are $16.98 a pound, and USDA Prime New York Strips are $15.98 a pound. Look for something new for Dad? Bacon-wrapped pork fillets, 2 pieces for only $4. Look, if you're not already your dad's favorite kid, you will be when your Father's Day includes Wild Fork. Find a Wild Fork closest to you at wildforkfoods.com.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
And in by Ronaldo! He is a sensation!
It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA. All summer long, soccer lives here.
The summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
I'll tell you this right now. Last night I decided to walk down to this taco shop called Sonora Town.
Yeah, we saw.
And that's good.
Excellent place here downtown.
It is. It is. It's got a big reputation. It's got a big reputation.
See what happens when I'm not here with you in downtown LA?
Right.
You do bad things.
I did.
No, these are good things. No. But for him though, because he feels heavy today.
Yeah, because
you didn't walk. You didn't walk up the hill on Grand.
No, I did. I did 5 miles of walking. I got a really good lift in the gym over at the East Central. But I ate so much at this place called Sonora Town because now they have this Michelin rating. And I was like, you know what? I've been there once with Beto, and I don't remember it being so awesome.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Bergie, make sure you get checked.
I'm going to get a colonoscopy probably in the next weeks.
And a colonic.
But you're coming with me.
At Steve's, yeah.
As long as Steve has 2 beds for us. Same room.
I mean,
same room.
Other wacky morning shows have done this where we just do fake spots for fake things. Should we start doing that? How you doing? It's Cappy Mraz for Steve's Colonics.
I'm looking up to see if we have any colonic places in downtown LA. I will find one and we will do it.
I told you, if we go to a downtown LA colonic, it could go really wrong.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history. George Sedano, Scott Kaplan, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
What'd you say? You can't have a pie without Cool Whip. Cool Whip? Cool Whip, yeah. You mean Cool Whip? Yeah, Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H?
A little sabor? Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit Boy.
Right now.
Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, mongrels, stay tuned.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying it. Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pipe.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Digital Hour, 9:03 in the Southland. Good morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Thursday, June 18th. Do it, Cappy. So I'll be honest. I'm walking down the hall next to the kitchen, coming from the restroom, and I come through the sales area, and all I hear is Bergie yell out, "Funch!" in a panic, and I don't run to help. I just a smile came to my face in the fudge to make sure, and then I heard on the speaker we weren't into Eisen terrestrially just yet, but I just kept strolling. I went, you know what? Don't sweat the small stuff. Let these two guys figure it out.
And we figured it out. And Rich Eisen is on the air, as he should be.
Fudge!
Sorry, I had to do the podcast.
Save me, Funchy.
You do the podcast. You know that we got to switch to Eisen at the top.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And by the way, before I walked out at like 56, Bergman said, hey, you got to do Eisen.
It was like 57, 58. So there was about in between in those 2 minutes, something changed.
I love it. Funches is the
okay,
best.
Funchy.
You do it, Funch. You do it. Don't worry about it.
You do you, bro.
Fudge!
Maybe I'm just not in work mode yet. You know, I've been out for a week.
No. Isn't this usually your nap time?
Yeah, it's your nap time.
It is. Maybe it is. Yeah.
Don't you usually get up, go to McDonald's, get an Egg McMuffin, come home, and then have a siesta?
Yeah, right at 9 o'clock, I go back to sleep. Yeah.
We'll get more of Funchy Love later on this hour. Funch's 1 minute.
By the
YouTube
way, are
report.
we going to, on like July 1st or something, are we going to do like the show terrestrially as well from 9 to 10 since it's like the first day of free agency, or what are we doing here?
That won't be happening, no.
Wow.
No.
Why not?
Because we're in
Get him,
Eisen.
George.
Yeah, we're in Eisen.
Get him, George.
Why not? It's the first day of Lakers free agency in a big offseason.
We'll be here during the YouTube hour, but we can also extend that and go digitally, I think, until noon if we want.
Well, I don't want to have to go till noon. I think we should be on terrestrially till 10.
Well, we won't be. So.
Well, wait a second. Hold on. You say we won't be. George, you handle it.
I just think it makes sense. I would say that there is precedent to break into network programming when there is a big local day.
So we don't do that with the Rich Eisen show?
Yet.
No, that's just when I have asked.
So the Lakers
for
win a
things.
championship parade. We're going to run Rich Eisen that day?
Yes.
Wait a second. Really?
Yes.
This is not a shot at Rich. This
we
is
can
just
do it
like,
on YouTube. Like we can do our show on YouTube. Just like Chicago now does the afternoon show, even when White Sox games are on in the middle of the day, they'll do the show just as normal on their digital platforms.
George, I'm going to leave this to you. You handle this. Whatever it is that you desire, you go down the hall, you talk to the powers that be, like you did earlier this week, and you handle this thing. Okay? Don't take no for an answer. Because remember,
that person definitely won't help you on this one.
Just remember this.
Well, maybe.
No, not at all.
No is the beginning of the road to yes. Okay? If you hear no, George, you say, I'm not taking no for an
Christopher,
answer.
I've pulled off much bigger things than that.
Knock yourself out on this one.
Ooh, yeah. Get him. Get him.
Maybe I won't be able to, but
I'm
could.
not giving you my answer. I'm giving you Carmi's answer. Not my answer.
I don't think
Carmi's
you
answer.
speak for him.
I don't, but I speak on what he
Well,
is.
you just did.
No, this is what he's
You
told
did.
us in
You
the
did
past.
just do that. Yeah,
This is what he's told us in the past.
What?
Yeah, we're waiting.
The Rich Eisen show takes precedence.
Oh.
It's a network show, and we're airing it.
Okay.
Well, let George have his shot. Don't say no.
I'm just telling you.
Don't rain on somebody's parade. Let the man try and find sunshine.
Okay. So I was going to say, before we got into this for some reason on the air, Dr. Clapper is coming over at 9:09. Mm-hmm. Then we will have Funchy's 1 minute YouTube report of what happened in the YouTube chat today. That'll be later on this hour.
All sounds good. All
But I believe
sounds
we wanted to
outstanding.
continue the Lakers conversation here.
Yeah, so, George, we're talking about this Dave McMiniman piece today, and we've gone through the LeBron part of it. We've gone through the Luka part of it. We've gone through interested potential restricted free agents that the Lakers might look at. We've looked at guys that the Lakers want to bring back from last year's team outside of LeBron and Austin Reeves. But we have not really dug in on what Dave reported related to Austin Reeves. So we've set it all up. Back to you. Shit on him.
Sending a text. Hold on.
Oh, yeah? Who you texting? Oof. Oh, yeah. No. See, right now, let me tell you something right now. Stand by. I will do play-by-play. Here's Sedano wearing that purple shirt.
While you're sending us
good.
texts, since Tim said this to me in the bathroom just at the top of the hour, maybe you could text us ahead, too, of what you want to do on the show so that YouTube could be prepared.
Well, I also didn't realize Dave McMiniman dropped a story. So had I
you read
known,
it, right? You read it before the show.
I mean, literally minutes before the show.
Maybe text your co-host. You don't worry about Bergie and I don't care about us. But maybe text your co-host like, hey, this is where we're going to go.
Or maybe I wanted to be up to speed, and I know Cappy can roll with the punches. And I figured because we're all professionals here, we can roll with the punches because it's not like I didn't say, hey, this is the article. This is where I found it. It was where it's written. We can – sometimes things happen in real time, Christopher. I know that you think that –
I know, but since you're texting stuff, could you text us right before the show maybe?
I mean, perhaps, but I think in that scenario, I was literally like reading. I didn't see it pop up until 10 minutes before the show. And I thought it was more important for at least one of us to be 100% prepared because I knew, again, Cap is good enough at rolling with the punches because it's not like we haven't had these conversations about these topics for months.
Okay.
Hear that? That's called confidence in your teammate.
Well,
correct. Unlike you, who
you
don't instill any confidence in any other teammates.
Oh, yeah. Now insult me. Go ahead.
Well,
do it, George.
Is it
Get
true
out.
or
Knock
untrue?
yourself out, bro.
True or untrue?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well, if you're going to take a swipe at me,
No, it's
we
not
can
a
be,
swipe.
We can be honest to the core if you want to be.
You guys wanted to do Lakers, so we told Dr. Clapper, call back at 10 after, and we haven't done Lakers yet.
Well, that's because of you.
No, actually, it's not. You asked me a question out of nowhere, are we going to be local? And I told you no. We're not going to be local that day in the 9 a.m. hour.
And then I asked you why.
And I said, because we're not going to be. We have the
we'll
Rich
see.
Eisen show.
The answer is we'll see.
Okay.
Because while this whole debate has been happening, Sedano here has been texting. And if you think he's just texting
he's
a couple
texting
of friends.
Craig Karmazin. Okay,
Right.
This is Karmazin's decision, not mine.
Yeah,
and
and
Karmi's decision is the Rich Eisen show. That's why he brought Rich Eisen to ESPN.
Maybe not for the first day of
I'm
free
not
agency.
disputing that Rich Eisen is not an important part of this radio station or the network for that matter. I'm just saying that this is as big an offseason as the Lakers have had since LeBron got here.
Okay.
Do you understand that, Christopher?
Yes, I understand it. This isn't my decision. So I don't know why we're doing this on the air. Like, it would be more entertaining if you called Carmi on the air and said this.
That's a great idea. Let's do that.
Like, I don't know why you're taking it out on me. This isn't my decision.
Okay. I told you
And
a
then
long
you're
time
mad
ago.
because I don't agree with you.
No,
No, I'm not mad. I have not been mad at all.
You're
What
not
I've-
mad, really?
No, not
Listen,
mad.
why don't you do this? Listen back to the last 5 minutes and tell me you're not mad at us. When we can't make this decision.
Right, and I will go above you to see if someone else can make that decision.
Okay, we are literally telling you what that person is going to say.
Okay, and perhaps I can be a little more persuasive.
Okay. Well, if you can be that persuasive on that, I got a list of 90 other things you can be more persuasive on.
Sure, I've told you.
But so far, when you do that, nothing happens.
Well, I would say that.
No, nothing happens. I can tell you that. Nothing happens.
I mean, you're in the position you're in, right?
That was 4 years ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yes, it was.
So, well, you have a job to do, right? Isn't that part of your job? Do I need to be involved in everything?
I don't have a job to do at this moment.
Do I have to be involved in every single
Sure,
detail?
knock yourself
yes, you do.
out.
Yes, you do, George. You do.
Okay.
That is. You have been anointed, and I don't think it was self-proclaimed, but you have been anointed the Black Hand, and therefore, with that comes much responsibility.
Okay.
And so you are taking.
Well,
that
I will try to
responsibility.
persuade the powers that be that on July 1st we should be on till 10 and 7:10.
Okay. How do you want to talk Lakers, or do you want to get to Dr. Clapper?
No, let's get to Dr. Clappers, as he's probably been waiting.
Oh, now
We can
he's
get back
not
to,
there.
We
He
can
hung
get
up.
back to Austin Reeves.
So
He
there
said
you
he
go.
was going to
Yeah.
call back because we were going to talk about Austin Reeves till
Yeah.
10.
Okay, well, it's
11
very
now.
simple. Here's the very simple Austin Reeves scenario, okay? The Lakers can offer him $241 million. Another team can offer him that's 5 years. 4 years, $179, another team. The reality is this. Austin wants to be a Laker. At what cost, though? And how does he want to build this team around him? How does he want to be remembered? Does he want to be remembered as a Laker champion? Well, if that's the case, he's probably not going to be able to get the 241. End of story.
End of story. Well, let me tell you something. If you're Austin Reeves, and by the way, if you're LeBron James, if you were to take the max deal, I don't think either will get it. But if, let's just say, they stood by and they said, I'm only taking this. If LeBron says, I'm not willing to play for this much less at this stage of my career, where winning a championship is the most important thing to me as I'm on my way out the door. If these guys don't take less money, everybody will just go back to the same thing I'm about to go back to. Jalen Brunson did, and look how it worked out for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson is a guy who left $100+ million on the table. But guess what? He's going to make up that $100 million now because he's a champion in New York. And it's been 2 generations, to your point, 53 years since they've won a championship. He's an all-time legend in New York. Hey, Austin Reeves, would you like to be an all-time legend in L.A.? Or would you like to be a guy that nobody ever hears from again, but you're really, really rich and you get to play in Brooklyn? You want to play for the Clippers? Go play for the Nets. Have a nice life. We'll never hear from you again until you get traded to Oklahoma City. Seriously. if these guys aren't willing to be selfless for the greater good of a championship caliber run.
But if you're going to be selfless, they need to be able to execute. The team does.
Well, that is the most important part of all this.
Yeah.
Because we talk about names. Hey, let's go get this guy. Let's see if they can get this guy. Look, George, these are restricted free agents. This is not as simple as, hey, we like you, we'll pay you, come join our team. This is, hey, we really like you and we'll make you this offer, but your team still has a chance to match and most likely would. So this is not as easy as, here's a list of guys we like and we're just going to go get them. So if you're Austin Reeves and you're LeBron James and you're willing to take less money for the good of a championship caliber run, you certainly should have input or at least be up to speed with, these are the guys we're going to get. And good luck to Rob getting them.
Right.
That's Lakers talk right there is what
That's
is, people.
That's the most important thing. By the way, I know you of all people loved when I rattled Christopher there like that.
Oh,
it
makes me so happy.
Hey, George, sitting here watching Cappy's reactions and him giving me the ojitos, so good.
Yeah, you like those ojitos.
Oh, man.
See, those ojitos are good.
You weren't catching any strays.
No, it's nice to actually be on
By the way, did you sign your contract yet? Speaking of contract.
Still haven't gotten it.
Hey, go after Cappy now. Now it's time to go. You got me earlier.
So you're taking less, just like Austin Reeves.
You got me earlier. You got Morales there. Go after Cappy now.
Come on, Cappy.
I mean, listen, yet again, you may be able to influence us to stay on the air till 10 a.m. on the opening day of free agency.
I mean, I'm hoping that's the case. It would be the logical thing to do.
Right. You may be able to help us with our equipment-related issues that we had yesterday that you...
Well, I kind of got fed up, and I had a conversation with the market manager about it, sure.
Yeah.
And then
perhaps,
Dr. Clapper is there now. So when you guys want to go to him, he's there waiting for you.
Dr. Clapper, how are you?
I'm great. Nice to hear your voice.
Doctor, you almost got Geeter into big trouble last week, That whole
he
thing
became
about
a dirty boy because of you.
The whole thing about surfing at San Onofre and the nuclear power plant and growing a third testicle, that really, really got Geeter into some heavy heat, Haven't stopped talking about it.
Some people want a third testicle, if you know what I mean.
Not sure I do, but okay. I guess I'm not sure. I'm really not.
I love it.
Yeah. Anyway, let's juggle around some other issues here today, Dr. Clapper.
Are you not the happiest? I mean, you came from upstate New York. I'm from Far Rockaway, New York. This is the greatest moment in my lifetime. I was there for the previous championship. I was bar mitzvahed in 1970. But better than the Jets, better than the Mets, better than the Giants is Jalen Brunson is our savior. I love it.
Yeah, and not only is he a savior, but what a selfless teammate. What a guy who's all about the organization.
Scott Kaplan and George, you'll appreciate the deeper you go down this rabbit hole, the more it gets better. Jalen Brunson's mother played basketball with Kobe Bryant's sister. I mean, come on. And he gave him the shoes and said, why work unless you want to be the best? And it's just, it gets better and better the more. He's the godson of Leon Rose, who put the team together. It's his godfather. I mean, I just love the whole story.
Yep.
By the way, it was volleyball. Doc, it was volleyball.
Wemby.
Doc,
I hate Wemby.
Doc, it was volleyball, not basketball. They played volleyball together.
Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me that, because now I'll have the correct facts. Thank you, George. See, this is why you know everything about basketball. You're our savior.
Wow, true. By the way, Doc, George and I had on yesterday Jay Wright, the coach from Villanova, who coached these national championship teams. And he told us a great story about how they got Jalen Brunson, because Brunson's mom lived in Long Island and he was coaching at Hofstra, but his dad was playing basketball in Europe. And when he would come back, he would use the Hofstra facilities to work out. And Jalen was just being born right around that time. So the connection to Jay Wright.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, even though
even better.
Brunson was from South New Jersey, so Philadelphia is right across the river. But just there's all these things that got him to Villanova, which got him on to the NBA national championships. But this whole family thing that you're talking about goes back to before Brunson was even born, college coach, et cetera. So the story of Brunson is a beautiful story, and good to see him last night.
We have such a wonderful villain, because this Wemby, and I disagree with Perkins. not shaking the hand, being disrespectful, forget the language barrier. They're going to stick their elbows into this guy's throat from now on because he is a villain. I hate that guy.
So here's what I would tell you, Doc. And you can hate him. I don't think the kid cares. What I would say to you is this. This ain't Little League. I don't care about shaking hands. I don't care. These are professional athletes. They can walk away from each other. Now, if you're talking about my 7-year-old son, of course you show sportsmanship. These are professional athletes. Sportsmanship is not necessarily a prerequisite, is what I would say. What I would also...
there's a key word, George. There's a word called a gentleman, and then there's a word called a mensch. We saw Seinfeld where George Costanza ran out of the house when it went on fire, ran over people. That's... you can be a gentleman or you can be a mensch. He did not have to behave that way.
Look, he's 22 years old. I would say that all of us, maybe not you, Doc. I mean, you're a gentleman and a scholar. But I would say at 22 years old, I sure as hell would not have wanted to have been in the spotlight. That's for sure.
Okay. All right. Listen, I hear your argument, and thank you for educating me more about Jalen Brunson, our savior.
Our
Doc,
savior.
let's talk injuries because I feel like the Dodgers have some mounting up here.
Oh, boy.
Let's start with Teoscar Hernandez and this hamstring injury. What are you thinking here?
It's an interesting, so much of medicine, of sports medicine, is the difference, and we've talked about this before, when, speaking of victims, when you crash into the stanchion of the basketball and you snap your tibia, you're a victim to this. You're tackled, and now you tear your ACL. You've been tackled. But when an elite athlete has a significant injury, whether it's a grade 1 hamstring like Teoscar Hernandez, or or rupture their Achilles tendon, that no one tackled them, we don't give enough respect to what happens psychologically to that player. And it's a balancing act. You tear your hamstring, guess what? Your quadricep now doesn't know what to do in the front of your knee because the back of the knee has an injury. So a lot of these issues of, we give you a timeline, grade 1, you should be back, bing, bang, boom. But the reality is it's the mental aspect of the injury. Now, some people like Jalen Brunson, who rolled his ankle, he could care less, like Kobe Bryant, what happened to his ankle. He's getting back into the game. No offense to Teoscar Hernandez, but it would not surprise me if he took extra time, if you will, because this injury did not occur because of a collision. His body let him down, and we don't know how that affects him mentally.
Yeah, and speaking of the Dodgers, Will Smith is going to be out a little bit longer than expected. The Dodgers are so optimistic. When guys get hurt, they're like, they'll be back pretty quickly. They're fine. They always downplay these injuries. In the case of Will Smith, neck injury, Dave Roberts says unlikely to be back as early as we thought. That would have been maybe this weekend. So what do you think about this neck discomfort issue that Will Smith is dealing with?
So let me give you a clapper vision. Our neck and the discs, so here's the ultimate clapper vision, many times we've heard it, is a stack of Oreo cookies, right? The cookie is the bone, and the cream filling is the disc. Sitting, and I'm talking millimeters, less than a hair width, the nerve in our body, in our spinal cord, is right next to the cookie, like millimeters. So the clapper vision is when a mosquito bites my hand, I just scratch it, no big deal. That same mosquito bites my wife's hand, she has a big welt on the back of her hand, red, swollen, it's because her inflammatory reaction to the same mosquito is huge compared to someone else. The size of the bite gets 20 times bigger because of the inflammatory reaction. So when you hear Will Smith say, I have pain on the right side of my neck and I have an inflamed disc, that's a whole lot different than Dave Roberts saying he slept funny the night before. You're now talking about a deeper reason for the stiffness in the neck because the trouble is the mosquito bite, the swelling, is now pushing. The disc isn't going any further, but the swelling from the disc makes it seem like it's a bigger pressure on the nerve, and that radiates into your neck, down your arm, and it's 24/7 misery. So it is a big deal, and they better make sure he's 100% before they bring him back.
And by the way, George, we're talking about Teoscar, we're talking about Will Smith. As Bergie pointed out earlier in the show, the Dodgers have a 9-game lead. There is no threat. Not San Diego, not Arizona.
Roll
not
out Chucky
Colorado.
Robinson for a while. It's all good, or whatever.
Yeah.
What's his name? Not Chucky Robinson. What's his name?
Dalton Rushing.
No,
well, they have Dalton Rushing, but they have
you're
the other
thinking
kid
about
they
a
brought
third
from the
catcher.
Angels.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chucky?
I
Chucky
don't think
who?
it's Chucky Robinson.
Chucky Robinson? That's what Beto's saying.
Is it?
Anyway, that's what Beto's
Not
saying.
Mitchell Robinson.
Well,
He's
Mitchell
in the
Robinson.
parade right now.
He's another savior. Mitchell Robinson. He's another savior.
Oh, my God. In his own truck. Did you see the video? I'm like loving the parade right now.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, what about
Chucky
Tarek
Robinson.
Skubal? The Dodgers are targeting him at the trade deadline, which, as crazy as it sounds, is only 6 weeks away, or less than 6 weeks away now, to remove loose bodies from his left elbow. He made his return to the mound on June 13th. Had a little bit of a speedier recovery than I think most anticipated. But performance was, mixed is what I would say. But he's shown signs of not being fully back to form yet, obviously. It's just his first start. For those that don't understand the loose bodies aspect of this and the recovery from this, what can you explain to us here?
So the technology that we now have in orthopedic surgery has gone from literally taking a scalpel to fillet open a joint, whether it's your elbow, your shoulder, your knee, or your hip, to now using tools that are thinner than a pen. That's the fiber optic arthroscopic tools and the tools to remove stuff floating around in the joint. Tariq Skubal, is now the beneficiary of even more technology improvement, that the scope and the tools are now not thinner than a pen, but thinner than actually a needle to give an injection. So how wonderful is the tools? What hasn't changed, which is why orthopedic surgery will never be out of date and never be replaced by AI, is because the anatomy doesn't change. So it's very important for the listener of this show, when I come on, to understand the anatomy, because it's not what injury the player has, it's to what kind of injury it is. And so when you're talking about loose bodies, yes, the improvement is how to take care of that problem, but what has not changed is the reason for the problem. And a loose body represents a early degeneration and breakdown of the joint, leading to these fragments floating in the joint that you now have to remove. So even though you remove the fragment, the lima bean-sized loose body that they took out, but you got to still say to yourself, why the hell did he have a loose body? And that is why he has a delay in bouncing back so quickly to be 100%, because you're now talking about an elbow that's not pristine. It has some bumps in the road.
He's got a floater in his elbow, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be a
But
chronic
that
issue
was
around the
removed.
Dodgers.
Right, yeah.
But that was removed.
Right.
He still has an elbow that created a loose body, if you know what I mean.
He'll fit right in with Edwin Diaz and Blake Snell. He'll fit right in. Everybody's got loose bodies this year. Hey, Doc, before you go, George and I have been talking all day about this article that Dave McMiniman put out on ESPN.com about the Lakers and their future. One of the things that he talks about is Luka is in full go mode. So I would say we're probably, what do you guys think, 2 months at least since Luka got hurt against Oklahoma City and hurt the hamstring, couldn't play, et cetera? I would think we're in that neighborhood of 2 months or so, because I feel like it was at the beginning. Was it beginning of April? Is that when it was? April,
a little
May?
over 2 months, yeah.
Yeah. So, Doc, are you surprised to hear at all that Luka is apparently 100% full go?
Yes, and I think they have to be very careful. This is an injury that is. It's not like Tommy Edmonds where he stretched out his ankle and we tightened it up and he's good to go. He's never going to have an ankle problem going forward. He's fixed. You could be healed And it's not surgery that heals it. His body has to heal it. But if you look at the history of hamstring issues in basketball players and in elite athletes in general, they're never 100% out of the woods, because when it tears, what heals it is scar tissue. And scar tissue is just a different creation. It's like looking at that beautiful lawn at Pepperdine, that gigantic lawn that goes to the sea, that when you drive on PCH.
Mm-hmm.
Well, imagine that there's a few weeds with dandelions that are now on that beautiful green lawn. If you looked at his hamstring under the microscope, you'd see mostly a beautiful green lawn, but unfortunately it's not 100% green. There's dandelions. And will that become a problem in the future? You got to worry about it.
I hate dandelions.
But I do love that green lawn at Pepperdine. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it is
my
beautiful.
God.
Yeah, it's spectacular.
Beautiful. Yeah. All right.
Doc, you're the best, buddy. Thank you for the time as always.
Oh, my pleasure. Always great to talk to you guys. See you next week.
Yes, sir.
This is where Chris comes in and goes, the great Dr.
Sorry, I put
Robert
on my
Clapper
headphones.
from
Hold on.
Cedar Sinai.
Oh, you didn't have his headphones on.
I didn't. We were talking about something else.
Oh, really?
Dr. Robert Clapper, the Weekend Warrior Show, presented by Cedar Sinai, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m.
Well done. Very well done.
So, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, always made possible by Jacob and Ronnie. If you're injured in an accident, call Jacob, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789, or call jacob.com. Are we doing a Bergie segment today? Are we doing a Funchy? Well, we're doing a Funchy YouTube in a moment.
Who's the intern today? I thought it was we were just rolling different interns.
Well,
out
we
today.
have a Brooke.
That's Junior back
well,
there.
Brooke's not an intern, so.
But
I'm
saying
sorry,
Brooke was
people in
great
the
other
back
day.
or whatever. I'm
Well,
sorry.
Junior is here with Tim, but one of them needs to keep running the feed, and I don't think Junior's
Okay,
quite
then let's
prepared
just
for
let
that.
Bergie do it.
Wait,
Okay.
You got Junior. He's part of the Beth Division tree.
I know.
I didn't know.
Oh, I found that kid.
There
Where'd you
go.
find him?
Mr. Metzger's class at Long Beach State a couple of years ago.
There you have it.
He's from Wilmington, went to Banning High, and I told him,
Graham
"You don't know
Metzger's
me."
dad?
Yeah, Graham Metzger's father, Gary, is a professor at Long Beach State.
Yeah.
And at Pepperdine and at Chapman. Pulitzer Prize winner. George, you got to come talk to that class with me next semester.
I'd love to.
Usually on Monday nights. We'll figure it out.
Can I
What
come
about
too?
Cappy?
Can I come too?
Yeah, Funch. We'll bring it all. The
What
homies
about
book up.
what about Cappy?
It's a Monday. They no lo dejan.
No?
No.
What about a Tuesday?
No, the class is Monday nights.
Okay, well, what about George takes one Monday, I'll take another Monday? I mean, we'll educate these kids.
Look at your calendar.
Join Beto Duran, the voice you hear next Thursday at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa for this summer's biggest football watch party. Experience nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire grilled asada tacos, quesadilla, ceviches, and churros. Those big ones.
Wait.
Cappy, we're going next week.
Do they got fresh chicharrones over there?
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better. You know, Beto, when Mace did this read on Tuesday, he skipped over quesadilla and ceviche. Like I watched
What's so hard about that?
I watched his eyes as he skipped over it.
Why would he skip over it?
I'm guessing because he didn't want to say it. He was worried
pronounce
that
it.
we would pull it and then use it as a drop, just like
Corazon.
exactly.
Oh, by the way, yesterday, Morales, now that you guys are doing this Mason bit, I've decided
Oh, Mace's
to...
music. You ready for that tomorrow, Cappy?
Nope.
So I've decided
Oh,
to listen to
come
Mason
on.
in Ireland. I was telling Cappy this.
Oh, do you have 4 things for us then?
No, I got one, though, yesterday.
Okay, that's fine.
When Ireland brought something up that you guys were talking about, and Mason's like, "Oh, is that what they did this morning?" Like,
What did they?
acting
What was it?
It was one of the. I forget what it was. I'm sorry, but it was
What time was it? How about that then?
12 o'clock when I was listening when I
Okay.
left the gym, and it was Mason saying, "Oh, I don't know. I didn't." Todo sassy, right? We're acting like he didn't listen. He knew exactly what it was.
Was it
Really?
us ripping him or what was it?
No, it was just Ireland brought up a topic you guys were talking about. I forget exactly what he was saying, and he did the whole. Did they talk about that? Acting like he didn't listen.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Morales said that he listens. So now his bit is
I don't
he's
think
not
he
listening.
listens.
He listens a little bit. Johnny I listens more than
Oh, John's
Mason
dedicated.
does. Yeah,
John's a good dude.
but Mason doesn't even watch games. So what are you gonna do?
Leave him alone.
He's got to watch games.
He doesn't. Or even
That's
if he does,
not
it doesn't sound like it.
Wow. My God.
I mean, listen. He's firing away. Are you,
It was
are you
Trudell
just firing away at
yesterday.
Mason because
Mason today.
I pissed you off? Is that what happened here?
That is
No,
what
I
happened,
already
George.
got that out of my system. I talked
No,
to
that's
Evan
what
for a
happened.
few moments.
That's what happened. That's what happened. You
No,
went
I-
after Morales, and then Morales has to go after
So he
somebody
has
else.
to go after somebody else.
No, Evan
Right.
Cohen called me down. We're good now.
What did Evan Cohen say?
No, we were texting. He's at a family event, but we're going to talk. We have a weekly at 11 o'clock anyway.
Did you tell him about how George is deciding to go over your head to get the 10 a.m. hour on terrestrial
I'm
radio?
not deciding. I'm just trying to persuade people.
I understand.
If it happens, great. If
Listen,
it doesn't,
if it happens, that would be great. You never know. Maybe Eisen's off that day. Maybe he's celebrating the summer of Schwanz.
We all should be celebrating.
I'm
I'll tell you
looking
that.
out for the consumer.
Now, here's what I will say, since we've played the whole Gunsmoke theme there, and it's fine, because we like to play a TV theme. On this day in 1961, Gunsmoke was broadcast for the last time on CBS Radio, and then it became a TV show. When we did it for the Dodgers parade, we had partners involved. I don't think we're going to have a free agency partner at this moment, but I could be wrong.
Then I can address my ire towards those people in the back room over there.
Oh, really?
By the way, that came up on a
Oh.
call with Sam Pines yesterday.
Which part?
In which more of our host, our talent, we'll say, because host is an old term, more of our personalities should go over there more. And I said, other than me, obviously, who's over there every day too, and Berkey, Sedano and Cap, when they're in the building, they're always over there. And then this morning there was an email that mentioned how Sedano was over there, so I forwarded it to Pines. But the other talent, the other personalities, I said Berkey's gonna be like on an episode of Gunsmoke with cattle. Berkey's gonna start rolling them all up.
I'm gonna
and
put
take
them all
over there.
Who's most
with the
likely
lasso,
to?
and I'm gonna just pull them over there.
Who's most likely to graze hay?
Mason goes over there and is like, "Hey, so what's going on?" And everybody just looks at him like, "Hey." Then he's
Do
like,
I know you?
I always go over there. I don't know, man.
Yeah, you got to go over there, and you got to know how to do it. Like, you pick on people. You say like, Mark Cate's got beautiful hair and pearly white teeth. You just talk about different people. You know what I'm saying?
Say hi to everybody.
Yeah, I just like to walk around, give everybody a little fist bump. Ron Mitchell's busy at work. He's really focused. I go, Ronnie,
He's
how
always
are you,
focused,
baby?
yes,
How you
very
doing,
focused.
Ronnie?
He's locked in, bro.
Oh, he is totally locked
He's
in. I
locked
sit
in,
down.
yeah.
I sit down with Samantha Lloyd. Hey, how we doing? How
Yeah,
we
I
looking
talked
on
to
this?
Samantha Lloyd yesterday.
Well,
how
you
we-
mentioned to her how great our Hernandez read was, you and I, when we hit
I
Wood.
did. I told her to pull it.
Yeah, well, she didn't pull it. They don't pull it. So
I told her we talked about, whatever it was, honey nut, whatever.
Cheerios?
So this morning,
Honey Nut Wood or whatever it was called.
she texted me.
Honey Nut Oak. Yeah.
She texted me about it, so I sent an
Smoked
email
hickory, yeah.
to get so that we could pull the clip and get it to the Hernandez brothers.
Right.
If you want to engage with Ron Mitchell too, just talk about different numbers of athletes on any sport. He knows the number of any athlete that you
Oh,
can
you're
think
saying
of.
like the jersey?
Yeah, the jersey
number.
number. Yeah, be like,
really?
who was
We
he?
should
And
put
then,
that
like,
to the test.
you give Kobe Walsh a little grief, and you
Yes,
got,
I give Kobe
Kobe's a
some.
good dude, man.
Kobe
Walsh.
Well, he's a drug
Stop
addict,
talking
so
about
just
him.
talk to him about
Wait,
that.
what?
What do you have with wrong with Kobe Walsh?
Kobe and Funch have beef.
Really?
For what?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Beef.
Kobe's like
Monumental beef.
he puts in like 5 of those
It's
Zins
real.
at once.
Yeah.
So he's a nicotine addict.
Oh
Yeah,
my
well, the
God.
guy's training for marathons, man. He needs the energy.
Yeah, that
So
can't be good. for
The
you, though.
thing
Yeah,
is, Kobe listens to the post-game show, the Lakers post-game, and he's always texting me. And I'll say, oh, Kobe Walsh checking in. And Funch's like, don't talk about him. He should
Why,
call.
Funchy? Why do you have beef with Kobe Walsh?
Bothering my host.
No, listen, that's the right.
What
you
if
know what,
Kobe Walsh-
Funchy? That is the right way to do it.
What
You are
if Kobe
the
Walsh
you are the
is-
gatekeeper.
What if Kobe Walsh is texting you all through the segments or whatever? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Hey, that was good. No, he shouldn't be doing that.
You know
No,
what, Funch?
he's listening though. I would appreciate
you know what,
that.
Funch?
Yeah, he
I'm
is.
With,
I protect
I'm with
my host.
Funch.
I protect my host.
Thank you.
I'm
I'm
his
with Funch
offensive
on
line.
this. You know what,
Make sure
Kobe
to hit
Walsh?
that T, by the way.
Talent.
Kobe
Host is an old word. Talent. I protect my talent.
Wait till after the show, Kobe Walsh.
That's right, Walsh.
Wow.
He's on vacation. He can't hear you.
Oh, he's listening. He listens.
Oh, he
to
does.
every
He
day.
does listen every
Oh
day.
no, he's searching for heat. That kid searches for heat, and he gets it. By the way,
Good for him.
Shout
He's a
out.
good-looking kid.
yeah, he's
Shout
got a
out
good
to
beard.
all those MCs.
He's
We
got a
go
good
over there
beard.
and
Maybe
suck up
he'll
to those guys
maybe
all
he'll
the
find
time.
a lady who likes the Zins too.
By the way,
if she
that
likes
is-
Zins, let me tell you
gross.
something. That's rough.
Yeah, gross. Like, I'm going to say something to the ladies. They may not like this, but it's just the way I feel. I don't like
boy.
ladies who smoke cigars, and I don't
Really?
like. Yeah,
That's
I don't.
sexy,
No,
bro.
I
That's-
find
that's
it to be
the
a
thing.
Yeah,
turnoff.
If
I
she
don't
puts
like
a
it.
cigar in her mouth, that is
yeah.
very
Gross.
attractive. But a
It's
Zin,
disgusting.
Nah, it's
a Zin,
beautiful.
not so good.
No, the Zin, but the Zin and to me, a Zin and a cigar are in the same category.
But they're not
like
even
girl,
close.
those are gross.
They're not even close to the same category.
Yeah, they're
I was
disgusting.
I was in an Uber the other day with someone who wanted a Zin so bad that they literally gave the Uber driver when we were going back from dinner to the hotel money. They were like, "I'll give you like $20 if you just pull over at that 7-Eleven
Wow.
right there."
Oh wow, not like I'll give you $20 for one of your Zin packs in your car.
No, $20 right now. I mean, it was like a 2-minute ride. And there was just a 7-Eleven like right at the corner, and he was like, "I'll give you $20 if you just stop and let me run in there real quick." The guy was like, "Sure."
Morales, you'll love this Zin story. So Ron the Caddy recently told me that he was working for an Eastern European. Hit the bed.
Oh, hold on.
An Eastern European athlete, and he was caddying for him. And the dude had the Zins. They're like, "Oh, that American stuff, no good." They gave him some of the Eastern European stuff.
That stuff is like rocket fuel.
Yeah,
it's
so
bad.
Well, you know it's bad when Ron the Caddy said, "Whoa, I can't handle this."
Yeah.
So the Eastern Europeans are taking care of you with those Zins. So watch out, Kobe.
A buddy of mine told me yesterday that he takes these Zins, and he's like one of the healthiest guys I know, like super fit, really lean, and former college quarterback. And he takes these Zins, and I go, "Why?" And he goes, "Appetite suppressant." I'm like, really?
But here's what it does. I actually had a long conversation.
But nicotine in general cannot be good for you.
Right. So Dr. Richard Gillespie, I interviewed him yesterday from Providence Burbank. He's the director and oversees the amazing Roy Disney Cancer Center. And I asked him about Zins, just like we talked about GLP-1s for a Meet the Parter podcast, which is coming out in a couple weeks. But I asked him about Zins because I talked about my stuff and cigars and all that. But he said what happens is it changes your DNA complexity, and it breaks down the DNA and the cells because it's in your mouth. You shouldn't have nicotine in your mouth all day. And that's what can lead to cancer down the road. Maybe not lung cancer, but when you oddly get a cancer, it's because you've broken down the genetic code of your body.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'll just say one other thing. I say I don't like when women smoke cigars. I find it to be a turnoff.
Sexy.
The most disgusting thing is a guy with a big old wad of Copenhagen in his mouth.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That's the grossest of the gross.
I used to have it.
Dip.
Ugh, gross.
Well, you got a hole in your mouth.
Yeah, no.
Disgusting.
And I have a hole in my nose. And guess what? I had heart failure. So this is how these things go.
I thought that cleared up after
Well,
all
they
everything.
did. They fixed it when I was in a coma.
Yeah.
They had to fix the hole.
They fixed the hole in your mouth or
Yeah.
the nose?
No, the nose. They got to put the tubes through there.
How are you alive?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's just an extra hole.
Yeah.
It is a miracle.
It's a miracle.
It really is a miracle.
And Sedano every day is trying to push me back into heart
Oh, no,
failure.
Sedano's trying
Why
to kill
am I
him.
pushing you
Make
back
no
into
mistake.
heart failure?
Every day he's trying to push it. He's testing that Entresto and that Lexapro in my brain every day.
Oh, well, you
That's what your horses take, right?
No, that's not what they take. That's Lasix.
Oh, Lasix.
Yeah, not Lexapro.
No, I took Lasix too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that was originally to get the edema out.
I thought that was for your eyes.
I'm the least of your worries around here.
Well, no, that might be true, yes. Like Cappy not signing his contract.
No, it's
I mean,
let me see your
what are we
contract.
doing
I don't have
here?
it.
Like, what are we doing on this?
I don't have it. No one sent it.
Stop. That's
I
not
promise
true.
you.
I'm going to
Jimmy
email the
Diamond,
town
where's he
office
at?
right now
Jimmy
and ask
Diamond?
if,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask the town office right now. I'm going to ask the head of the town office, have
Okay.
you guys sent a contract to Scott Kaplan?
Please do.
So
here's the thing.
He's right. It is not in his hands.
Oh.
It is, but it is in people's hands.
Oh.
Oh,
Look
no,
at that.
I don't
Your
have
boy
it.
Bill Sapphire over there.
Come on.
So he went from Joe Emerald to Bill Sapphire, and then what'd you call him yesterday? You had
Jeff
another
Ruby.
Jeff Ruby.
And Jimmy Diamonds.
Well, Jimmy Diamonds is very close to the real name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he,
No way that's
I mean, he
his real
doesn't. He doesn't have like a real name. Like that's not a real name.
Jimmy Diamonds?
Jimmy
I mean,
Two-Times.
his name is not his real name.
That's his agent name.
There's no way that's his real name.
Oh, like Mashansky?
Like Rich Paul is not really Rich Paul's real name.
No,
I mean,
Rich
that's just
Paul
his
is
agent
Rich
name.
Paul. That's for
Oh,
sure.
It is? Oh, it is? I thought it was his agent name. No, apparently
There's no
not.
way someone's last name is Diamond.
Or Sterling.
Really?
Well,
Listen,
Sterling,
I love
Donald
Dallas
Sterling.
Rains
Yeah,
over at
that's not his real name.
ABC7, but like I mean, that's out
Johnny
of his stage
Mountain.
name.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Johnny Mountain.
Oh, is it final?
A while ago, a long time ago.
Oh, I didn't know.
When he died.
Shame. Terrible.
So tell Bill Sapphire, just get it done already.
Come on, Billy.
Like, what are you doing?
Let's go, man.
Steve Amethyst.
Do
The
a
clock
beautiful
is
thing.
yeah, amethyst.
Come on, cubic zirconia. Let's go.
Yeah, seriously, that's really more like it these
Really?
days right now. What are you waiting for?
Make it happen, dude.
You know what? He wants more vacation days. That's what he said.
No, I'm trying to take less. I'm trying to be like Austin Reeves.
I
You're
told
trying
him
to take
that
less?
Mason is
Yes,
on
of
vacation.
course.
Yeah, you're
He's on
definitely
that.
not trying to take less. We know that.
Trying to build a championship contender here, guys.
Hey, I tried to tell Cappy. He's like, "Oh, you want to go dinner tonight?" I was like, "No, Cap. Mexico game at 6:00, and then afterwards there's a concert at Petco by Fuerza Regida, a big Mexican group. Right? They're doing a concert at Petco." Cappy's like, "Oh, really?" Acting like he knows what they.
I don't. I have no idea.
He's like, "Oh, that's okay. Yeah." I
All
told
right.
Cappy, avoid Gaslamp tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, George, do you think Neil Diamond's real name is Neil Diamond?
No.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I understood because the YouTube chat is asking.
So if you get smoked, you understand that like Trudell just will probably slide in, or Beto, or somebody will slide in. And my thing is, and I love those guys.
Why do you think I'm here?
But we didn't build a show around that chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
So then the chemistry gets thrown off, and Sedano's going to get annoyed, and then it's just going to be, it's not going to be the same. And then you're going to cry, and you're going to post a new podcast ripping all of us, and it's just not, it's not good for anybody. And then you know me, I'll have to battle back. So then I'll get Mike Thompson in here and do a Meet the Partner podcast about how he said long ago you were never 7'10 material, and he ended up being right. And, Mike, why do we have to do all this?
We don't.
Well, he said that about me and Funch, too.
Me too, yeah.
And by the way,
oh, yeah.
Are we going to say he was wrong in those things?
Nope. We're still here, baby.
Okay, buddy.
Hey,
again, Mike is one of the most brilliant programmers ever. Taught me a lot.
Butter.
And this station was literally,
Hey, butter.
before Mike walked in the door, this station was a joke. So let's just be honest there. But, Cappy, just make it really easy. Just sign it. And listen, if you're losing a few pennies on this thing, we'll make it up to you. Trust me.
What a guy.
What a
They'll make it up to you, Cappy.
What a freaking guy.
That was another line I was told by other bosses. I will take care of you on the other side. Mm-hmm.
Are we sure Johnny Mountain is dead?
I thought he was dead.
Is Johnny Mountain not dead?
I don't see anything about him being dead.
Well, that's not his real name.
Right, but he put Johnny Mountain Weatherman. It says he's retired in 2010, but it doesn't say anything about
Sure he
passing
died.
away.
Or maybe that was Paul Johnson.
No, Johnny Mountain is alive.
Yeah.
Alive and well?
I'm thinking
Who
of
killed
Paul.
him?
I'm thinking of Paul Johnson at NBC. There's a freeway
You're killing
named
people.
after him.
Wow.
Isn't that Paul Moyer?
No,
Yeah, he's
Paul
alive.
Moyer's still alive. Paul Johnson, I think, did weather on Channel 4. Anyway,
In
it's
the
a
meantime,
concept
you
to-
killed the Mountain
I
Man.
mean, Johnny Mountain was on KABC and KCBS, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you killed him, Morales.
I used to do morning recordings with him when I was at KBC Radio.
Oh, me too.
He was always very nice. Dallas Raines was nice too.
Yeah. Dallas was a good.
Yeah.
Funch and I used to take those feeds.
Is Dallas Raines not there anymore?
No, he's
Oh,
still there.
He's on Channel 7
He's
or 8?
very alive.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear.
Johnny
No,
Mountain.
Dallas Raines I knew was alive. I'm just saying I just haven't watched the local news very often.
Whose fake tan is better, Dallas Raines or Mark Cates?
Whoa.
I'm gonna
Whoa.
say I'm gonna
Dallas.
I'm
I
gonna
think
give it
Kate's
immediate.
real.
Yeah, Dallas Raines wins.
Yeah,
Dallas Raines wins. Yeah.
Cates is
Spray
close.
Dallas
though.
on the way out the door.
Yeah.
Cates is close. Cates actually just sent a text that teeth compliments and hair compliments are always welcome.
Oh, I bet they are.
Yeah.
It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Caller number 7 and 10 right now.
Oh, right now?
877-710-ESPN. You win a 4-pack of GA tickets to College World Series Game 1 at Cosm this Saturday, June 20th. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, listen, I'll just stay home and watch the College World Series. But you could take this opportunity to experience what Cosm does at a whole other level, especially for this Father's Day weekend. And it's free, Jack. Experience every pitch, experience every pitch, hit, and game-changing moment in Cosm's immersive shared reality environment. For more info and tickets, visit Cosm.com, only with ESPN LA. Callers number 7 and 10, 877-710-ESPN right now. You'll talk to Funches over there, I guess. Meanwhile, are we doing a Bergie segment? Or are we gonna
Come on, Bergie. Let's have a
go.
Bergie
Just do
segment.
it. I mean, it's okay. Although I feel like the audience enjoys the inside for a few minutes.
They do like it.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Well, of course. They love
Can I do
everything
the
behind
standings?
scenes.
Trudeau's updated our pool standings.
World Cup
Funchie's
pool?
in first place with Cappy.
Cappy in first
in our World
place.
Cup
USA. USA.
Then
Ghana.
tied
Ghana.
for second place is 6 people. DeAndre, Bergman, Mason, Laura, Travis, and Brian Cohen. And then after that, in third place, there is a 3-way tie between me, Emily, and DeMarco. Beto, Ireland are in fourth place tie.
We're at the bottom.
And then Trudell and Lindsay are at the bottom at the moment. Morales actually is the last place, yeah.
That's because I have Italy.
Italy, they're not even playing.
And
They're
I
not
didn't
even in the
I didn't
tournament.
even want to be in it, but then he gave me Italy, and I was like, all right.
By the way, I have to have Congo. That's a huge upset right there to tie
I mean, the
Portugal.
fact that they got
It's not
Cape
an upset.
Verde is probably the biggest.
Yeah, the tie's huge.
That's not an
the
upset.
tie is. Yes. Why isn't?
Well,
why
no,
is
no,
that
no.
not-
Congo
upset-
is
an
good,
upset by
but
definition is a
Cape
win.
Verde is
It's lonely at the top,
is
baby.
the biggest
It's lonely at the top.
upset tie or whatever.
tie upset, whatever
Yeah,
you
it
want
is.
to call it.
Isn't it right,
It's not
Cappy?
lonely. It's not lonely. It's you and me,
That's
Funch.
right.
We're not lonely. I hang out with you all day. I rock with you.
And get
Just
this-
the
You
same
have-
way
you
Luca
have
rocks with
England and
LeBron.
Who did you have? England and who?
England and Ireland. The United Kingdom, baby.
Oh,
No,
The
you don't.
United
Fool.
Kingdom, baby.
Yeah, you
United
got
Kingdom.
Scotland.
Oh, yeah, Scotland. That's right.
That's right. I was just going to say, Ireland isn't in the tournament.
That's right.
I got Scotland.
Guess what, Beto? Your boy Ron the Caddy just won.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
No.
Hold on. I want to put Ron the Caddy on the air.
No, don't put him on the air, dude.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
He's gonna curse, dude.
Well, we're in the YouTube hour. We're in the digital hour.
All right, then let him say the
All right,
F
I'm
word.
going to go to Ron the Caddy. Now, Ron, we don't have your information yet, so I'm going to put you back on hold. But what's going on? You watching the U.S. Open, or are you watching us?
I'm watching you guys. That morning game's already a lock-in for me. Monday was rough. That was a lot of money that I lost. But Tuesday and yesterday, and hopefully today, I'm going to break close to 100. No, almost $1,000. Almost $1,000 the last couple days.
Now,
so
Ron,
everything's good. And then
He's been betting the soccer.
What's up?
Ron, how many zins do you go through a day?
Oh man, dude, I'm a Copenhagen guy when I'm looping, man.
Gross, you animal.
Yeah. I'm like a big old lipper, dude.
Oh yeah, I used to be a big lipper guy. I get it.
Hey, Ron, do
big
you
lipper looks like I got punched in the face.
Hey, Ron, do you dip Copenhagen sitting in a restaurant with a plastic cup with a napkin at the bottom of it, spitting in a public space? Do you do that?
Hell no, dude. I got a little more class than that, Cap.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Ron, I'm
Thank
going to put you back on hold because I'm going to say something that you would respond to funny, but I don't want that on the record. If back in the day when I was dipping, I would have loved to do a bit at like our golf classic where Ron the Caddy and I spit into each other's mouths.
Oh, that's so gross.
Or we spit
That's
into each
so
other's
gross.
cups.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, there's far and that's too far.
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't say anything dirty.
No, it wasn't dirty. It was just gross.
No, it is dirty. It is dirty. You're going to spit in his mouth?
No, into each other's cups, I think would be
No,
better.
you said you.
No,
you
I know what I
said
said.
mouth.
He's going to spit in your mouth.
Yeah,
But we
That's
wouldn't
gross.
spit. We wouldn't spit tobacco into each other's mouths. We'd spit into each other's cups.
That is gross enough.
The whole thing is gross.
The whole notion of you two guys spitting Copenhagen into each other's mouth is just vile.
I got it. I'll make a shirt.
Ron the Caddy.
He's alive.
Yes, he is. We found him. Oy vey.
All right.
Come on, Bergie.
What am I doing now?
Oh,
Are we
I
doing
know
Bergie
you-
second?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Do
sure.
a-
I
do
mean,
a
we were
story.
doing a lot of stuff there, so
We were.
I'm not sure where we're at.
The 9 o'clock hour on YouTube has gone completely off the rails day after day after day, and you know what? People freaking love it.
Love it. That's the whole point of a YouTube hour, no?
Yeah.
All right. A screenshot going viral shows a message from Battlefield 6 that pops up after someone has been playing for 16 hours straight. The message says, take a shower. Tells the player their account has been temporarily restricted and asks them to try again later. Even though the photo is fake, it sparked a massive online debate, with supporters saying it's a mandatory break is genuinely healthier than letting players go indefinitely, and critics say it's an overreach. If your phone locked you out for 16 hours of screen time in a day, how often would that actually happen to you?
You
Cappy?
mean where you spend 16 hours on your phone in one day?
You're on too long, and so it says you have to take a break for a certain amount of
You
time.
had that conversation about your son right now.
Yeah, these kids who play games, who play video games, they will just go all night, man.
Yeah.
And it's just the most weirdest thing because this is their social experience in many ways. Like, dude, why don't you get out there and hang out with some friends? They're like, I am hanging out with friends. They're on my phone right now as I'm playing video games. You know, the one thing that sometimes locks me out is when I'm driving and the car will say, hey, how about taking a break? You know, you've been going for 2 hours or 3 hours driving. How about taking a break? And I'm like, yeah, I turn it right off. My phone, 16 hours, Bergie, that's a long time.
Yeah, that's
I don't think I get 16 hours in a day ever.
Yeah, because Cappy's son was in here, and Cap's like, man, this kid's got a bunch of money. Imagine how much more money he would have if he had another job or if he went out at night. I was like, no, he doesn't go out. I was like, what about a girlfriend? No girlfriend. You know why? I even said it. He's busy playing video games, and he gave me that point, like, yeah,
you got it.
You got it. Like,
You
he's
got
all
it.
excited about the video games at night.
Oh, horrible.
Get a job? Nah. Go to a bar? Nah. Girls? Nah. Video
Right.
games? Woo!
Yeah, I don't get that. And are other parents experiencing the same thing that I am, that your kid, let's just say, is between the ages of like 16 and 30?
Well, it's not just kids. There's a bunch of adults. A lot in the YouTube chat. They're getting ready for the new game release.
Dude, all these people do is game all day, and they have no social life. They have no interaction with people of the opposite sex at all.
Epic Wolf is a huge gamer. That's why he's a troll.
Really?
Is he really a gamer, or you're just saying that?
No, he really is.
Oh, okay.
What's he play, you know?
I don't know because I don't understand the language.
Okay.
But he's always talking about the new releases in the chat.
Call of Duty?
No, he does those obscure games. The weirdos.
Overwatch.
Cappy likes to play Call of Duty, different kind of duty.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum.
Usually I play that game very early in the morning, like first thing, you know?
That was your text to me this morning.
Yeah, well,
That was your text. Wait. He's saying I'm on the John. That's what he's saying.
Hold on. I texted Cappy this morning.
Just for the record, Cappy and I often text each other about when we're scraping.
Correct.
So it's not weird.
No.
It's just, yeah.
So Beto texted me early this morning. He's like, hey, man, he goes.
6:29. Buenos dias. Coffee ready? LOL. Still cleaning out the bowels.
That's what I told him. Beto asked me if I had coffee ready for me. And I go, hey, I'm still cleaning out the bowels, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Instead of saying, nah, I'm good.
No, I was letting you know.
Hey, good morning. Glad you're coming.
No.
Thanks,
I didn't know if you were still really coming or not. I thought you were jerking my chain.
You want one more, or you want to don't sweat the small stuff?
I know it's George's favorite part of the
No,
show.
before we do that, why don't we do 60 seconds with Funchy if he's ready?
Oh, yeah, Funchy, go.
I don't really have a bet. Hold on, let me find a bet here real quick. Stand by.
Look at that Sade t-shirt. Look at that
I love
Sade
it.
t-shirt.
The sweetest
on that
taboo.
thing.
Shiny dome,
Yeah.
bro.
You
have one shiny moment?
Taboo.
You do it?
I do with Luther.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. So, Funches, 1 minute. Tell us about the YouTube chat this morning at ESPN Los Angeles.
Well, first of all, it was going off earlier on today as Sedano was talking about the Lakers, and people still want to get LeBron out of town and wondering why we still were signing him. So I don't know why you people are hating on LeBron. But then also we got people hating not on the Lakers, but also on the people in the studio. Like me. Like me and Beto and Morales and Bergman.
Well, they hate us every day.
Yes.
They hate Bergman and I every day, yeah.
And also Sedano.
I mean, they kind of hate everybody.
Yeah, but not a lot of hate for Cappy. Everyone loves Cappy in this chat.
Really?
room.
Yeah. No way. Get out of here.
Thank God that's changed.
Oh,
They
today.
do.
Today's my day.
They love you, man. They
Thank
absolutely
God
love
that's
you today.
changed.
Yeah.
But I'm going to call out this one guy. I believe his name is 626 Packer.
Okay.
He says that I should go eat some hot dogs with no buns, to which I said, great, I will eat hot dogs with no buns because you know what? I don't like carbs, man. Look at his body. You know what I'm saying?
Esquivoso.
Yeah. Just like Teflon. Get off of me, man. You know? Box him out.
But hot dogs without buns are not good, really. You need the buns.
Take it so literally. It's amazing.
It's okay.
Oh, that is a shining moment, to be sure.
By the way, I want to say this, too, about the YouTube chat. And
Ludwig Goldberg.
Tim mentioned this to me yesterday, Tim Johnson, that the YouTube chat, I mean, you guys are some thirsty guys. Brooke was on here once.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my
and now
God.
it's just
I know.
every day. It's like
Every
another
day
reason.
now.
That's another
Right.
thing I was going to talk about, but I didn't want to talk about. Yes, they are
These guys, I mean, you guys are
perverts.
the worst.
Right. She's a young lady, guys.
What's
She
wrong
just
with you
graduated from college. My God, leave her alone, you animals.
Act like you've never seen a woman before.
We need
That is
Funchy in here every single day for just the commentary.
I think that's what we're going to do. Every day we're going to call him, and he'll be in his underpants eating cereal and give us the morning that was in
Who
the
knows?
YouTube
Maybe
chat.
I'll be scraping. You never know at the time.
Funch, I thought you were going to bring up the guy Trey.
Trey.
The one who said, I thought Funchy was a white man.
Oh, yeah. This guy was,
They
he
thought
I
you
was
were
white.
white? Fucking
Yeah.
didn't think you were a brother?
He thought I was white, man. And I said, hey, man, I got to call my parents to let them know that I'm not my color. I'm not
Hey.
black and Asian. I'm white.
Look, the only white guy on this show is Bergie. I mean, everybody else.
Whoa.
What?
What are you?
What do you mean, what am I?
What are you?
See, mi hermano. See, he's side cap. Scott.
I think if we're tied on whiteness, we then go to the partners that you choose. And Cappy, she's much more white than Mean Gene.
Yeah, Mean Gene is a Korean woman. So yeah.
Yeah. She likes that.
She
What
likes
is
that
it? The salmon sperm.
The salmon sperm all over her face.
sperm.
She loves it.
She likes that salmon sperm.
Oh man,
This show
time
has
for
been
the
wild.
Don't Sweat the Small Stuff for Thursday, June 18th, 2026. Argue for your limitations, and they're yours. Well, we do because Sedano and I like to argue. Our minds are powerful instruments. When we decide that something is true or beyond our reach, it's very difficult to pierce through this self-created hurdle. Amen. It is time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal with Cappy. Thanks to our friends at Sellers Advantage. Want to sell your house? Before you call an agent, call Sellers Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-as-is for a no-obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com. Providence Realty, DRE 01915212, Cappy.
So I love that Beto came over early this morning, brings in his Team Mexico cookies, his Team USA cookies. But Beto, I want to ask you, what is it like? You come walking into the crib today, and my daughters are so excited to see you.
Oh, such good
They
kids.
love Uncle Beto.
Yeah.
T.O. Beto.
Theo,
T.O.
you're right.
Beto is
Yeah.
in the house.
See.
In pajamas. They're coming up, giving you big hugs and sharing the love with you,
Well,
man.
I finally met the Tulane girl, who I told her rave about her. You rave about her, how she's a great kid on scholarship, super nice kid. And then the slow girl actually has a job. She left at 7 o'clock this morning because she works at a vet office. So
Yeah.
she's working with animals. So the girls are great. We
Wait.
just need the boy because ponte las pilas, man. He needs to just do something.
by the way,
you said the
guys playing at
slow
Petco
girl.
Park?
Yeah, why'd you say slow
the
girl?
Are you talking about San Luis Obispo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we just
okay.
wanted to
'cause
clarify.
When he says he calls her the slow girl,
Yeah.
I'm like, she's pretty smart.
Yeah, we didn't want you to get tagged on that one.
See?
Right.
Wow.
I'm just saying, that's why you have to explain things sometimes.
Well, I thought everybody knew she. You're
Yeah,
right.
but by saying slow, again, this is like the conversation I had with Trudell yesterday. You can't say black hand out of context. Just we're trying to protect
But on this
you.
show, everybody knows she goes to Cal Poly Slow.
Not everybody knows that. No, they don't all know.
No.
Anywho,
Everybody listens.
Yeah.
So
okay.
the Cal Poly San Luis Obispo girl that lives by Paso Robles is awesome. So your kids are fantastic, Cap. You did a great job.
well, thank you, brother. Listen, it's hard. You know how it goes, man. When
But
you're
man, are they spoiled and rich. Wow.
They are.
I wish.
I don't know about rich, but
Oh,
spoiled.
no. They.
By the way, speaking of your son, what's the shaft company he works for? Did I wear that?
KBS Golf Shaft.
They just posted a picture of their July 4th shafts.
Yeah.
Give me some of those shafts for my
You
wedding.
like those?
Yeah.
You need that shaft, don't
I
you?
need that shaft.
You want my son to give you his shaft?
Yeah, and I'll put my hand on it.
Okay,
There you go,
KBS.
Bergie. You like that?
No, I don't.
Why? Do you want a shaft too? He'll
Not
give you
anymore.
A shaft.
You like those 4th of July shafts?
They're nice.
Yeah.
They're nice. KB5, what was it?
KBS.
KBS, yeah.
KBS Golf Shafts.
All right, well, I think we're finished for the day.
That's
I
it,
think
we're done?
we kind of unloaded the chamber all day long. It was a great show. It's a great
I got
show.
the Mexican anthem.
Yes, stand up.
XP RA Baja California. 6 o'clock, Mexico, Korea. You're going down, Berg.
Mexico going down. South Korea.
Hey.
Oh, be careful, bro.
I know. I got to be careful. I'm very nervous by saying that, but I'm at home. At home, I would get in trouble, so I have to. I have to stick.
So
with
you took Korea just because of me and Gene, right?
He has to.
100%. It was. It
We all
just,
were.
He knows where to suck up to.
Yeah, really.
Absolutely. You think I want to go home to that? Absolutely not.
I get out of the shower,
I'm
I
all
do a
Korea
happy
right
dance, and then I suck on the tap.
Yeah, suck on it. All right, that's going to do it for Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow for the Friday edition of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, bright and early at 7 a.m.